I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
So when you come kokoda. So we na when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den emaye. So when you come kokoda. So we na when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den emaye.
And your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporompium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
MPP. If you answer the MPP for need capital. MPP now come. Read my lips. MPP. If you answer, omu need capital. Jimmy pa. Nkwasiafo pa. Ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Stay in opposition forever. They will stay in opposition forever. Nkwasiafo pa. Ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. They will stay in opposition forever. Nkwasiafo pa. Ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. They will stay in opposition forever. Nkwasiafo pa. Ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy. Me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
The lives of the people of Agbogbolosyi matter as much as the lives lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Enti, yeba hano, yebesi toilets. 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 Amamu. Enti, yeba hano, yebesi toilets. Amamu. Enti, yeba hano, yebesi toilets. Amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agogo. 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agogo. Unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agogo. Unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agogo. Unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Enti yebesi bath houses so akaho. Yebesi 24-unit bath houses and 80 in all. 24-unit bath houses. Said mubenya ebi mubeko na mujare anapa. Na mujare so. Said mubenya ebi mubeko na mujare anapa. Na mujare so.
Mua. 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 Mua.
2 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. 2 bashi 2 pelekes.
Una we kranye 2 bashit class 2 bashit we towel.
Towel.
I want the pink
towel.
The price.
Towel.
The pure case.
Towel. 2 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. 2 bashi 2 pelekes.
Una we kranye 2 bashit class 2 bashit we towel.
Towel.
I want the pink
towel.
The price.
Towel.
The pure.
Okusi no waboa bone wa no say son last man standing be Chinese we dienkwa. Okusi no waboa bone wa no say son last man standing be Chinese we dienkwa. Okusi no waboa bone wa no say son last man standing be Chinese we dienkwa.
So when you kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na wani nkum so a Coalition Center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a Coalition Center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman
Good. Right. Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobe Rutela. It's exactly 3:24 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:24 in Ghana. We're streaming live from our studios in Washington, D.C. We're live on TV. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're also streaming live on radio. Tonight, you can watch this show live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Also live on Facebook. Two very strong platforms on Facebook. Tonight, you can watch this show live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We're also live on With Audio Respect page on Facebook. With Audio Respect page on Facebook. We're also streaming live on YouTube tonight. Our official YouTube name or channel is Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV. We are live tonight. We are not live on TikTok tonight. We are also live on radio this evening. You can go to the Google Play Store if you have an Android device. Download Loud Silence Radio. You'll get us live tonight. You can listen to me if you're driving or doing something else and you don't want to get distracted. You can listen to me through your headphones. We're also live on Loud Silence Radio. Loud Silence Radio on if you have an Apple device, yes, go to the App Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You will get the show live to listen to. Tonight, we're back to discuss Ghana. We are here to break the issues down for you to have an understanding of what is going on, especially Ghana politics. Our job tonight is to break the issues down. And as you can see on the screen, Kissi Agyabeng is still hiding some facts from Ghanaians. And I'm talking about the NPA scandal, which he says he is now in court trying to get the perpetrators or the officials led by Mustafa Hamid. He's trying his possible best to get conviction or to make sure these guys are jailed. But the fact of the case is Kissi Agyabeng, who is the OSP, is lying to Ghanaians about something. Tonight, I'll open a little bit of that for you to have an understanding of it. Tomorrow, I'll do a detailed job on Kissi Agyabeng's lies. He's not giving you all the facts. Kissi Agyabeng is protecting his own ass. Kissi Agyabeng is playing some kind of game with Ghanaians. He is making you think that he's working. He's fighting corruption. He's creating this impression that he is basically fighting for the Ghanaian people. Kissi Agyabeng is working to protect himself and his colleagues. I will do everything possible to break the issues down for you to also understand. There are other issues on the bill that we will be breaking down tonight for you to also understand. The president today met the Christian Council. They had an interaction. We will be breaking down the interaction to you. We will also talk about Afenyomakin. When we were on break, Afenyomakin, the liar, went on Inshra FM. Sorry, Asempa. Nope. Besides, get me the names of these radio. What's the name? Adum FM to lie about his pending criminal case. And I'm talking about Afenyomakin assaulting a uniformed police officer. His case right now, his docket, is on the desk of the Attorney General. He granted some radio interviews and he lied. He actually pushed the CID boss under the bus and also discredited the Attorney General. Tonight, I'll take my time, delve into his statement, and then make you understand that Afenyomakin is a liar who is not supposed to be listened to. In fact, until Afenyomakin is prosecuted by the Attorney General, I will never stop talking about this issue, and I will never stop prompting the Attorney General, or I will never stop pressurizing the Attorney General when it comes to Afenyomakin's criminal case. He needs to prosecute Afenyomakin, and that is our goal on this platform. We will also discuss issues that's got to do with Professor Jampo and one lazy dude working in Ghana calling himself a doctor, a very low voltage individual parading on local radio stations without any integrity, nobody challenging his low level of intelligence. Sometimes when you're weak-minded, you always resort to attacks. And that's what the gentleman called Domfe is resorting to. Tonight, we will address that issue. The Chief Justice now of Ghana is Mr. Paul Bafuboni. He has been sworn in by the President. We will discuss that issue. Christian Council, I will talk about the National Cathedral when a Christian Council paid a visit to the President, the Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House. Also, the President spoke on the anti-LGBTQ issue. We will also delve into that. DVLA has come up with some updates about our license and a whole lot. Tonight, the show is packed. We've been out for almost a week. We are back to clean up the mess. We are back to kill Jandam. Enyimbre wo hwa me amedi e de Kevin Akoberu Taylor me na me bo dwumade we hu dom me na me di dwumade we hu chiame omo bo me chi dom no ye from the ghost team omo na chechire nsem no e de asom se membra na me bedwudwam e ma Ghana fo ehu nokure no bebia nokure ne da intende nyumbre Ghana ho nsem nkyekire mu ne ndwudwamu chenchen hene otumfo osetitu na ba akopɛ wayɛ me chenchen hene e wasantime mu na me dɔw na me dawo metawichi onana no bia omagim no na ende metia omo ene de e amamre enti ende nwumre de Ghana ho nsem a yebedwudwam ama obia ehu nokure no ene ti ene ye ha na nsem edapo so ene na meka ne brofum President Mahama ende Christian Council ko no ho yebeka eho nsem oka anti LGBTQ issue no ho turumuturumu asem ebaye Christian Council ede cathedral no so asem ebaye yebeka nsem bi afa nyoma akena oto ne nsa ebru police ni abra no mo ye eyekire no okotena eye radio so na otwatro ogu police ID boss ni mase na ogu attorney general ni mase maka mahye Ghana for bo ahyem hobo until say Ghana mra no sebio ebeye pepepe na obia wafom mra bia de begina no afenyo makin until say attorney general de begina mra no ama mra ni di say ne ho beso anase mra beso sebio ni be memu no there is no way a maybe jai say asem we kan afenyo makin sebio to me no and from the why any evidence they could tell you about doctor done so say we attack a police officer or a criminal who is not supposed to be sitting at the Parliament of Ghana. And then you I'll delve into the matter. Make him the Okoye and in summer or Kaye. OSP so one somewhere ha maybe jum ama Ghana for ehun. Say Kissi Agyabeng or special prosecutor or that Ghana for or chat Ghana for atro or yet BB Crocodile John B Emma Ghana for adwene yomu say or ye juma. Then so juma or ye nsisiano or the sebio ekatakata ne boni bia we di so a on pese Ghana for behu and ye be kan nsem ketu bi na ochina no mebie so kese ama Ghana for ehun eye nsem bia odisie Ghana ene nyome bia okata so a on pese mu behu nsem bebre opono so ye be kasa afa eye DVL4 and so the update bi aba FI license ho or license wu a eda ehye so date ne ade ade no ye bedi ehon komo also ye nyina yinim say ende Ghana your chief justice no Mr. Bafuboni and the President Mahama on the vice president Nana Opoku Agyeman the sebio the akofana no ama no ende eba integrity of the judiciary or no ene hye nsa so obebo ho ban ama Ghana ye fa yentoma pa efra nsem bebre e wo pono so a ye bedwudwam efa eye Professor Jampo ene man bia sebio onenam Ghana oditutu no ho se sebio na adwene emudo enso utie na no kasa ne ye ene sebio nyome bia sebio oka ho nsem a otum se na adwene wo fom echen eye ofui adwene eno ye bedi ho nkomo edwudwam ama Ghana fo ehu no kra no midin e de Kevin Akoberu Taylor frewunia na wunia so emfreni nia say the ghost team they are here to make sure the facts are put before you. Welcome to the show and welcome to With All Your Respect Television. Gi yejirem egigim Uja kwa ye block view ye ntwema ye block view. Good evening to Obia Oshebe Enyumbre penfo na dwa an akora we de obehu de obebe ma obenyini obi de bibedi no obi mfendi no boy we small boy we on dey say onyini ba ese mbema no mo hwem nyina mo ne mo yere hwehwe nyina I say omo sere wo mutirim omo bobo edidua we obenyini so obenyini oba beto say sebi akora we so a mpenifo hwa ade na wode opa abegina ho block mpenifo e man esre nkora we akora we wa ya ade de a se ko hwe papa bi ne yere Mamine ni agi say, akora we de odone sister papa, hwe so abegina ni ma osa, papa no so to o kana kumem, wo de nyame betua wo ka, ubenyina beto. Unyini yenti de e de nkoso beba na o block, ye block. Akora we all block jandam. In the small boy na de na we no o defend jandam. Or block jandam. Or make sure say obia emfa jandam embe say muni. Anything akora we eye de nyame asoma ne so mbe ye wasase so nyame hira akora we.
Cha 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 cha. Hey, mama, hey. Nyata, nyata, nyata biloko, nyata, nyata nagai, nyata. Mama, tuna mama, hey. Tuna, hey. Cha 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 cha. Tuna, hey, mama, hey. Nyata, nyata.
Yeah, block it. Akrane block it or blocking pedifone ja. Uja kwa. Akrane aye de nyame e de asoma ne se ombeye. Na enwumbre hwan na ehwe me enwumbre around the nation a eye obia aye din Kevin Taylor ba yebejidwom amagana for ehunu kre no. I can see Matilda Ahiabo watching me tonight. Good evening, Matilda, for being here this evening. Ekuya, good evening to Ekuya, wherever you are this evening. Also, obi to say Benny Berry watching me tonight on YouTube this evening. Don Ali is also live this evening. Tate Bright, Chakpete, he did want to say Chakpete na kofa nsensem we nyina ba Tate. Obi to say Animu is watching me this evening on YouTube. Also, Mihu Obi to say Thomas live. Kofi Emmanuel is live on Facebook this evening. Janet is watching me. Richmond Yaya is also live on Loud Talents TV in your brain. Obi to say Akosia Michelle Masinga is watching me. Also, Yehu Obi to say the Facebook is so quick. Mariam Abbas Mahama is watching me. Also, it's so fast. Issa Usman. Abigail is watching me on YouTube. Kash is live. Abdul is live. Ada is live. Yakin is live. Merciful is watching me this evening. Amorak is live on YouTube. Aminu is live on YouTube. On Facebook, it's moving too far. Dr. Hassan is watching me. Also, Mamudu Timbila is also live this evening. Dylan Jima is watching me. Yakubu is live. Daniel, Abraham, God's Way, Noah, Kweku, Divine Oklu is watching me. Money is live here. Yakin is back again. Also, Obi to say Eileen is live on Loud. Hey, girl, be around Ayediasi. Eileen. Hey, saga way. Akwa kai me dimpao Eileen. Ay, saga na minim no Ayediasi. Ay, very nice girl. Yeah, Eileen. Hey, akwa kai me dimpao. There's a client in the crime review with the Eileen. Ay, hey, what's that for? What go fast about? I go fast about what a kai story. Ay, obe my mom stories. We need story be ho. Ay, Gana Edina mama kai Eileen. No, why do you say hostel be ho? Ay, mama kai girl pa. Very nice person. Very nice person. On pen some very nice person. Eileen. And I girl be so ofa ayedia se na okọ eye inside kakra. Oh, Mama Sewa, so who watch it. Get in touch. Mama Sewa, very wonderful lady, very nice person. Mama Sewa, boy, I'm in pa. Wherever you are, Mama Sewa, try and reach me. And on 020-770-800. And Mama Sewa, a very nice person. I'm try say me huno. This lady helped me some time back. Very wonderful lady. Now to me the meko, a very wonderful person. Asantini ba. Oh, Mama Sewa. Na mami pemasem young boy nice boy menye obia me harmful bia very harmless young man na ebu ha mami se waba area ho na bia mkoja na otukazo Kevin ye jamina me chia me mami Santini ba very beautiful girl mami se wa boa me pa baby a wo bia onu kunu nyame nhyiramo the last time I tell us I check 457 I check I need to find you now. Me appreciating your ma in the past, It's mama say wa I to me call mama. Oh, mama kura ni me da. And also yakora pa. It's also Kevin follow me to the house. Nam na nam da. Also come. First day I'm do feel hopa. Asem we bin Canada meka. Hey, mama say I'm feel asantini ba. Ne mama tintin asantini. Hey, santini owa na mwa say mama gina na so. Very nice woman. Or penipa. Hey, is a gay. Mama say wa baby I will be me say wo hwe me. Me sra mama hu na me why are dia mama pen. Na me so me nhwe woni munyam because nipa de bo nipa. Me kai mama say what time mama to kwan first pa mama say wa edimi ko gina ATM ho eyi sika wo nyina de mama say wa ye nipa. Me na me ka kire mo. Na me to kwan na bisika nso. Those times na mo de musu sabebre 90s kids. Na me sika nso na mama say wa obi opa ma asab keke. No eyi bia. Mama kan fufu de no mama say wa de me ko fie. And I'm Mr. Mama, by your friend is saying, and I'm Mr. So your friend Kevin, say Kelvin, I'm so mad. Mama move, come in a demi, a yummy and Jesse be Makumako. And I'm mom saying, Kelvin, Kevin, also boy, where they Kevin, and and I'll catch my so, whatever you know for papa, as a deliver of power or parcel. Mamma, or you need pass, I'm Mr. Wow, me after me. Go into our inbox and just introduce yourself. Say you are my Mr. Kevin's friend. My guys will send every information to me. Hey, mama no. And yeah, say me at 24 mama for me to so sorry. Mu be man who for dia mutumi gini ye papa. Say omon time hu be ma tintia gram or 9 sa. Don't say we Fantini also mama say yes. Kevin Taylor. Also we dey some Fantini Taylor ba ai. Na mama Jimmy. Hey, mama say why ye nipo. Mama say why na ko na me hu number bi mi. I just want to just say, me who no kuna ka meda wase papa. Oh. Mama say what? Me kai una mo number. Eni ha. Mama say what? Me say mami. Where dem metin so na sorry. Asantini mami a we hu infantini be man ho fe. So e wan hu say mama say what say mentina hall ho. So mfie na so. Mama say that's nan papa as better than papa ke baby. A big house. And no more some pouch be or no more outside place, no more grass. Sata boga me come dimmy for campus na me ba. Me hu my hanta. But sata na me standard ne. Ma me say we hu me mobo and o da me say wa de be ko fie. Oh, na ma me say mentina eye hall or TV na me so. And also Kevin I'm say okay. Inti me bie me eyinim me radio Ghana no me bie obodu FM no. Say me che satellite wo fie o nyina o ka kin meti. Intimate hall was me be radio gold nim radio gold no satellite ni gina so den se mo si ni bibi no intimate say ma me kan eche say wa don't for be mama na we dey mo for papa and as was ma ja dey was na we say Fantini on na mo for papa say ma me kan ye na mo for papa na we dey ku no na so den na campus say you no be mo na ni shine sa no na wo na che so ma madam for no so jai sa and then we dey obedi o and am team yet because you ever see Jordan over. Because you pay you be on the over. Yeah, Baga about Jimmy. Me na over. Me team nessa fa. And what I'm relaxed saying there. Some kwanya ajifia me di bianca. Mama say wa asana me kan chira without mama say wa ka chira kun some power some wati. Na de me bia so we de bonyan me hye. He. Mama say wa and her mother. Sa story book no. O kan bia me kan chira. Nezialo o betra na o pede na o pese o tie wan kasa na o do TV ati na o do Facebook o pese o tie de wo asum o pe story o pe Ghana honsam so na me ka bi kiro no e hwa na me team na se de kwase bia be she kiro na wo fufuo no kwame amoako e team o wo fufuo ma Fantini edi intimate to me yim as me yim ni se minim se because my America say ni obedidi and o ye den obedidi no my me so kasa ma obesa ko and my me confirm na say and e den obedidi because my me say ni obedidi. Into number 2, my Mr. Obaye, you want to drink something? And I'm saying, Saturday in Alvaro. Give me Alvaro. So, Miss Mayo, and you want to come with Guinness, Jimmy. Guinness, I be once in certain to me, and no, and you want to be a gas of whiskey and I be. I want to photo for me, so Alvaro and pineapple. Baga Power Masun Trema, I said to me, quite a besting. Somalia, my phone, a come. My Mr. Wanya Mr. Wati. Baby, I will be now a teacher. My Mr. She's also a graduate teacher. No, a teacher. I remember. Missy me took my Mr. a demenant ATM and no sika every ATM. Michelle Sika o yini nyina maneka 200 Ghana and the man me say me fanka me sika hun tukwa ma me say wa. Na me adam me hu ma me say wa bia me hu oni ne kunu. Meda ni kunu ni mame se wa ase. Me say mame se wa ye ni papa. Inja wana me relax here. Because Guinness they are be phone some anka Guinness. Club so because now tie no petition because sorry Golda the omom no tie no petition mo retire na enchom be wu no no Golda ai insane friend Golda no yeah say no omom no petition Golda their petition boss here inti tete for no omom no petition no omunye sika kakra no omom no convert here omom benum Golda inti Golda so mempe because me no petition that and in 70 say club no yen time no ewo efia wunim fridge no because club they all say chile ebi eko yabe ayade de untumi num ni nyina wi omeka so sense no enti club baby a wunim ni yen nom no ho club de one kasa fridge ana baby a okọ no utanim say we mu de omo fridge ye because club I was say a chili kodu point to be ansa na wetumi abie one tips na say club no be no agene unnim nsem enti me musabusa sansa no if say me no na me mpese enti me say me pe avaro the standard and na me avaro because na me mpese me fu be share because fufuo na ye wo no kwase ampanyi bi wo team asantini be makiti go shetro say be come hu na say yeah say bra one hu fifre or wa ma me do na so bra na so yeah na me ko share inside team or wo for mafantini no team intimate to one na so I say Kevin my mom says you have to eat I'm so really I didn't come to eat tell me the acting your boo and I'm so and I said many jima fucking
no 20 hey cha 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 20 hey mama hey nyata biloko nyata nagai nyata mama
eti sure yes me sama matenase Kevin Taylor ba obia wa we show bia wenya 13 views wa wenya 23 views untumi nya 1000 views eti Kevin Taylor ba pon show no kwatena na oran hoi uti Facebook etiem eti TV so a nipa 120 per nipa 8 en how dumni na mehwa me enti de sie ni nyina ne say mama say obekan Kevin today you have to stay and eat and I'm so what I just came to see you off I'm going to go Boga say act number. So time na me sika sunsum act number. Say make I say. Me act number Junior John Dumelo. But I have to go. Me John Dumelo number. Me said say make I say that ba. Me John Dumelo number ding. I have some conway in I some act. So I'm supposed to go, you know. I just wanted to say hello to her. I said, no, Kevin, you have to stay. Me conway in John Dumelo number kenteng. Me sheshan komo. Fufu komo iti Jesus Christ iti betituwa so and mama said why so let's go outside my mom served you at the porch in front my ball fine I said I know omo pool side bi and then I said omo nyenwie sa antim from afa ho and I ho fine bibia na me koe and I'm say okay and I said me I said I confused be I'm sorry didn't come say mama no so ogu aduane so nyina wie no o hye da free mu because on say assume to be and I say onim se bia me ne ba ne obibi onim se bibie ni wo but e bia bibi betuma si because asantini ba ne fantini be ma nan sa wo de anka ye nhira enti no onim se potential e bia bibi betuma si enti ma me no goose no because for now no menya official aso but assume to be because no ma me na dwuna e bia na bibi be si ma me se wana me ni bibia na se Don Dumelo mu area ho enti Tama me busan so why so my mom just already went to her bedroom enti na se mu da ho o ka se na me call dem ho do na se mu da ho say and when I'm so okay let's go me tena ase a che se omo table kitwe bi ho de yesu to choba no ye twetwe je se nkwan ni nyina firi ho e ma ho clean na de ma me ni gin se fufuo no e ho na mu say Jack fufuo ye me koye no se wokọ na se fufuo no mienu chance mienu si table no so na ba ko sa si form a de si form no ye nkwan spare because esron mienu no eye fufuo ne nkwan but the moment e be ma spare no na say yajiwudi many bowl table no so na chance a plate mienu ne si so bowls I say ba ko ye fufuo ne nkwan e na e form ba ko sa so si form nice one ye fancy form o ye de another table bi so de si na say nkwan na nso a sa ye dey sa we bi e na say hwenkwan hwenkwan na wo hwe anhyehyɛ sa na asantefo be sa na tie ma no sisumi na so ye say e dey hwenkwan na wo hwe anhyehyɛ introduce say na ase enso sa ebe no wa sitrim say I also ase hwenkwan na de hwe anhyehyɛ agwa beduma ya me de
no 20 hey
Asan ma mempon wa menye fast na menwe ma mese wa mesrew baby a wo bia Kevin maba me pese chese besem hu keke ma mese was say she's very nice or three chese ma mese me hu ni cafe na me ko hu ma mese wa ai cafe na me ko hu ma mese wa no na eye sremni girl bi na hweso gan hu efe bruta Fatima enti me ko duru no na ma mese wa hu se mo cafe ho na me sike sa o de no meba cafe no story se na me hu ma mese wa kwa man kan kire mo cafe bi o mene macho man koye macho pipi ya macho man me macho man mo amunim Germany ha mene macho de ko cafe ho ela me ko hu na target na kasa kra na cafe no get na o cafe ho no ona na shoot and kill no macho de be ga kire bi o se oboga we dey shoot and kill cafe fufuro get not tiado no fe it shoot to kill we dey point and kill into when dey we benya eyi wo ho a asasa cafe no yentua enti na aye ni nyina ye point and kill cafe de ekoro ba ekodu anasa mame sewa so ye angela waba tese oni mame sewa obi be get so distracted so undistracted because na a point to kill na ye ko so much of fa me ye nice much of asantino no ho nche na nya fe enti me no be fa me say or de me ko akwaje points enti o catch we dey shoot to kill cafe na efoforo get no wo ho no teni gab no fe no hu ha enti akoya na mame sewa ba na mbehu mame sewa ye friendly na say teni no ntine nim sa na mame sewa shoot to kill na chia ye na say me ne mame sewa enante ya enti ko pie ho ene fufuo yi na de na de wo fufuo nim say mame ne de fufuo no to ayewa na ye friend tii no muni ma ayewa na ye friend tii no de ne night tre no aha che say mame de fufuo to sa ayewa nim na mame no do ena me mu say mame sewa mame we nipa oye nipa say me do mame no otwa me fufuo entoa mienu fufuo etuo pa fufuo pa bodia kom kwase ampa yi bi da wo ye amwako wa wo ababa komponim fufuo na so say ena we yi la to finfin bat crack sa na efre no line e dead to finfin efre no bat crack na ma me ni fufuo entoa ba kwato de ba kwato ena bat crack ena lie dem me se wodi nkruma tua ha ena odi eye de be fika che say fufuo mu decorations fufuo mu continental enti abiesu no na eguayewom dade ayewa no eno yare anim ena ne nan miensa ntem dade da peg e o table do so sa dade ayewa de friend teen utipe na mu aye teen because omore wa na ate because inside dot bi enti sa ayewa de friend teen me ko na mfofo do gu teen ena say ne ebe yirema enti wana mama say was very nice me na didi bom a very nice person mama say wa oh nyame shira mama say wa nti na nemte aka me mu nsem mame say wa biesu can feel free no yi no agusu no yi ase ai odin sabon so horin sa no odin mame say so fie ni odin sabon so horin sa no yi ase no no fufo enkwan kakra gusu na ewuru ase no na I say efufo na mame ni superku kakra twimu enyafo enti woti superku kakra bi I say be 18% superku ni nem hey mame say mame ni mufo ewrade na mame say wagu oyinam onyi wieda come the boy me yema hunter sata me back Mrs. Parky ebe 18 on picture bi na nkofo de church say mo hwe Kevin Taylor na so picture bi na na nkofo de church na me hwe why aha my say amane hunter say Somalia Mr. get me that picture sa picture bi na nkofo beto this is Kevin Taylor me photo me ko twa ya me ko me passport picture masa sa picture no my wife dey try me o ai me yema hunter me tifu for mo 9 packs wa 18 me chan crocodile me chan den chem pam me nkasa nyina gu me yam mama say was eat and feel free me say no problem e wana me ye also we cut where calorie set nipa e fucking into fufu so de one is what trans and tiacha we no so obeti fufu a we mienu e defense we mienu eno na esotin ayewa no ha no on say ayewa no omo e wokon into wutwa fufu na e wo se unya ade e beso ayewa nim enya sa wantwa ne netumi pia ayewa man kwan bogu ho into so nim fufu dia nsam mienu we mienu de wachire no we mienu no we no e klepo ayewa na no ene klepo ayewa na se na be ya utwa and to me and Tim Faso because for no you know a dancer a your friend is saying are you ano the night no ana sometimes I sleepy kakra into what the sa mienu we and the choko into utwa I say uncha we no mo amuni fufu di no into the we no block ayo ano near the we no I close gap no into we friend blockage accidental blockage no now with the way near air attacking cat into one am okro mensa na me di simu into me trying to say no mind say ma me say say me ferry madam for pa no na me tum the way no into we no ene di botokuro no e ofufu nim on say utwa now the way na bo mu tokuro no now they asa na say no ma me say why yigu so awawai apatre eye de adwumanyo nkwan eye sardine kakra bom e supeku na eyi say fufu no say intercontinental ma me say wa ma me nyame shira ma me and I just say ye di bibia call down me finish bibia easy and my Mr. Okay, so you want to go say bye to my mom? I'm so yeah. To my many pills, oh, Kevin, I'm so my Kevin. And the one we are mistaken, I'm a boy also. I'm so my Kevin. Also Kevin. And then you come tomorrow, right? Or Chamba Saba. And I'm so me hear my Mr. When John Dumelo Naba. Do you think I'll make time? And my Mr. I say, yeah, we can come here. Man, I'm got time. Now I got time. I'm about Makasa be paid. And I'm sure my Mr. When your mom says, oh yeah, your ma. Or tomorrow I'll bring him. Come say dinner as I said. We go catch them, but you man. Dinner, myself book dinner. Or 5:30. And I'm so man. Kevin, bro. I have bra. You're so beefy. I'm so beefy. I'm coming to unim. Refugee that you know when you know, Mammy unim. Mammy say, will be a me here, Mr. Fremy. Na unukunu. Na at the pabia, best of a catcher with me in my catcher. Mammy say, what block catch it?
Hey!
All right, yeah, so Jumadi and of course the exactly 4 minutes to 9 p.m. in the US, 4 minutes to 4 p.m. in the United States East Coast. All right, okay, I'll take care of it. Now, Mama Yanko and the stories listen. Now, before I start the story, I'll say I won't say. At a point in life, and I say at a point in the life of Ghana as a nation, we had a president na owa akunya yetamusi kamu edenante Ghana. Mamu remfi. So our president no and our appointee MPP for you parliament in there. Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo at a point our Ghana brabum no na otam akunya edi CV8 mu. Oda akunya ni CV8 ma yawo insuo na esi ho. And ye be ace no akodu 16. Shield. And na nipa da seni nam form na Akufo-Addo ne MPP. Nkofo am te parliament ya. Almost say ended omu ni munyansa. Omu debate no. Sa ankwasiafo nyina supported this action. Inti do not forget. So there's nothing about these people in parliament calling themselves minority. There's none of them who is intelligent. None of them for 8 years. Yehun nyanseni ba akumpo mananka said what Akufo-Addo is doing is wrong. So when you see these piglets in parliament making noise to say they are against this, they are against that, and that this is not right, don't listen to them. They could not tell a short man that carrying a chair around the nation for 8 years wasn't good for the nation, and that it was an embarrassment to the presidency. The 87 fools in parliament today, they all looked on, and at a point they even defended this action in parliament. So, as a Ghanaian, do not take these people in parliament calling themselves MPP serious. None of them. They are all a bunch of hypocrites, idiots, who always think it's a Ghana for Jimmy. We forget easily. We cannot forget. And we will keep reminding Ghanaians of Nyoma Omabeya that has landed them where they are today. We should not forget. So, China, ya the two me command kwasiafo ya. We will sit in Ghana and they will do 10 times of what they did. So let's not forget. They could not put a young man, a short man, they could not speak in his face. Na mko fani patenti ana obi o wache Ekufuado ede ne ba. Ojo so betuma kan anim. Na na do danko Ekufuado why se poma. These fools could not tell him that what you are doing is going to affect us. They hailed him. They went to the Jubilee House. Every morning they went to suck his dick. They were licking his butthole. Everybody had something good to say about a short man who acted like a devil. None of these creatures in parliament today debating was a man or woman enough to speak as a Ghanaian, a patriotic citizen who is intelligent enough to make laws for us. So nobody should take these actors, these sycophants, these unpatriotic, they are ingrates, serious in any discussion. I don't respect any of these people who, in the name of we are politicians, we are minority, we are speaking for Ghana. These are deadly hypocrites. No one be for serious. I just wanted you to know. Now, I want Ghana for to know something. There's one shitobia ewa Ghana. Time and I'm come and say, well, munim sibia. Me member Ghana enye bibia na midi. But my Ghana several times. This year, member Ghana, Ghana 6-7 times. Now, I want to say this. I just don't endorse anything. But there's one particular shito in Ghana. And I can tell you on authority. Say, me eko, I can endorse that shito. I can endorse that shito because one, I have tasted it myself. Now, in fact, one can say, packaging now, who is saying? And let me put this on record. This is not my property. This is not me. I'm not into shito business near the idea. But you see, when you enjoy some services, now, what you need to do is you need to promote that thing. And I'm doing this for nothing. When I came to Ghana, my name is Mbaba Ghana. We are very careful about the kind of shito because very deadly. I know saying kofobo homo Ghana me shito omo de nyoma bebre bi free ma later udi krampa etuma uyem ya oya. But since I'm started back Ghana, Adele's shito metumi aka on authority say it's one of the best shito me tasty wa Ghana. And the reason why I'm saying this is say nipa na oya shito no at a point I tried to contact the person on phone because that number go home. And you know the funny thing, me shito anweding and me shito mild. And sometimes Ghana, the shito way milder. And yet simple, sir. But this gentleman, the owner of this company, me phone number and Africa, I like the shito. Myself and my family, we are enjoying it. But it is a little hot for us. I say, yeah, bukuna anweding kakribi maye. And also, ebi amoto hot one, no. But to your specification, we so order free your hokra. You bet my mild to the point I will pay. I am shocked to say this gentleman owed me that. And you know the funny thing, I didn't even tell him it was me. I told my friends I was with to say I want to see how people work in Ghana and if we can support businesses. This man did not even know it was me, but the way he took his time to tell me, say he can do shito for me, shito no a lower than mild, and man way in less than 24 hours deliver shito to where I was. Shitono, Diana me pedo no oyenesa. And I was shocked to say, there are people in Ghana who can actually sit customer service here on point. Omuye ejumano efi omakumim. And I told the person, my money lady etoshito we say, I am going to surprise the owner of this shito. I don't know the person. But I'm going to surprise the owner because I feel say in Kofoye BB, now say, you know something? Yeah, you need to promote it. This is one of the finest shito in Ghana. If you are going to give this gentleman a call, Adele's delectable shito, and I say Adele's shito, over Frenoa, catch and say Kevin, and then the wabo diwe show so. And I want to promote this business. I want Ghanaians to know the reason why I'm here winning is because of customer service. It's nothing. Apart from the shito near good, you know, the customer service is so much on point. I is so much on point. Now me who be the I broach na me experiences idea no. For the owner of the company to pick a call and ask for your specification, things you want, or shit on him to do it to the way I will panel. And I mean, who said there are people in Ghana who really want to work, who are genuinely honest about their worker. Omo per se, a man for a deal muja. So I have taken upon myself, say, shito way there, Kevin Taylor's number one. Adele shito, you cannot go wrong. And you know what? I asked for any certification when I told him, say, I wanted to promote this, you know. Madam Funa, my friend, because Mumbusan say if he's been certified by FDA, Food and Drugs Authority, And this gentleman, because of BBNC, he brought out his certification and said, "Me pa charge me certification. The Ghana Food and Drugs Authority, must certify me. I am not hiding anywhere to do this. I am not putting any illegal thing in this. I am doing this by the standards of Ghana Food and Drugs Authority." And this gentleman, he sent me the registration, and he has registered his product. And I have tested it. And I know whatever I can do to make sure, say, Ghana for know about this shito, Adele shito, no, they need to know, because this is extraordinary. The openness, the transparency, the professionalism, and the shito is marvelous. Just say, over marvelous. Me a very, very, very. I'm very specific about what I eat. But this man, this is his registration, and he actually sent it to us without even thinking about it. Or send it, madam, and say, "Oh, boss, if you want to know that my business is legit, this is my certification." And he sent it, and we checked it from FDA. This guy has been certified. Now, the shito comes in different sizes and prices. Adele's delectable shito, your small size, which is the 320 grams, or the medium size, which is 500 grams, and a large size near 1 kilograms. Now, there's something unique about this guy. Everything that he puts out is unique. Now, before I even go on, share the picture. Look at the packaging. I just say some jam I just say a foreign jam. I say a Italian jam. This is shito, and it is designed. The packaging, it's international standard. This is what we call you trying to promote what you have created in Ghana. It is sellable. Where me kwaji ewa bruche say, the person shop will be carry this product. I will not be scared. The packaging alone. Now, when it comes to the pricing of this shitona, you can see easy. The smaller size, which is regular, 60 Ghana cedis. The medium size, 120 Ghana cedis. And the large size, and where a regular shitono. Now, over the opposite, you beef, any akoko, gizzard, ni shishebumawa. A premium for number say the akoko ne gizzard, the eshishebuno. The small size is 70 Ghana cedis, medium size is 130 Ghana cedis, and a large size is 250 Ghana cedis. Now, open the odying and a preco and a appointee woman, and then a jano, Cassiano, the 250 Ghana diano, bell a teleno, and no. So open a appointia, or burning your point to say, a radinanko pa quash to a day. Just say, me the free Ghana by America. Yeah, be on my kitchen. Me coffee and no abi. It say me roof say na was a my kitchen cabinet and wife you see. Just say and no to yedi. Now so bad ye appointi wom and I say be a domdi preku na ma ya urade. And no small size is 75 Ghana cedis. Large size is 130 Ghana cedis. And a big size no 250 Ghana cedis. Inti so pe shito mu shito. Adele's delectable shito. Hey, bro, for out bug also be sure of kito. Adele's delectable shito in Ghana. Number 1, make Kevin Taylor America. So from one catch from say Kevin Taylor na code no. O fra say Kevin Taylor na see fro. Ye pese a tasty hwe say Kevin Taylor kano no cra. Now, our phone number no is simple. 0233. So our US na say be so opesa o carry shit away. And I say, opesa frame say this kind of shit no, opesa the free Ghana ba na wotonwa. I am available to help you bring this shit from Ghana. Now what on ha? Na mo ha na mo friend number no 0233 +233 598610333. Mo pese mo frɛ efri abruchi na mo frɛ Adele shito no. Mo Ghana no 0598610333 0598610333. They are also active on Facebook. On Facebook, they're from Adele shito Okoha. You can go place your order there. You can have a conversation there. Almost our Instagram. Adele's delectable shito and your Instagram. And almost our the last one I don't know. And also they are there. Always fresh and tasty. Adele's delectable shito. Mufra also Kevin Taylor and the say Yenfro. The owner and your friend Nana Che Balfour Jr. Aboa Edinimodu NKBJ Nana Che Balfour Jr. Or no Adele's shito CEO. Let's promote our own. Let's try and make sure say what we are able to produce in Ghana no we consume it. Into Ofra mo your weddings, mo big event mo peshito papa e dia kan dokuno ho e dia kan eyedien eduane bi ho e dia ka bibi ho no. It is always better to bring the best. Most of ye eduane or big event I say mo peshito papa bi amode be join mo eduane no. I can say yes because e bi ho me eduane ye pa but onye shito. So o peshito papa dia beka eye unuane no ho ama bigger event I will just say Adele's shito is the best in Ghana. Ubetima order okwa Kevin Taylor na code no. Kevin Taylor na say mbra. Call the number 059 861 0333 059 861 0333 059 861 0333. So obese me na so for the news mo 059 861 0333 059 861 0333. And on Sabeka, the owner, your friend Nana Che Bafo Jr. or no any the owner of Adele's Delectable Shito. We number one is one of the best shito in Ghana. Adele, number one. Adele, Kevin Taylor has endorsed it. Adele shito, you cannot miss the taste. Inti eno. Now, there's this issue I want to talk about. And it's got to do with a year Asama a see between a year Professor Jampo and one gentleman called a year Dumfe, Dr. Dumfe. Now, it's been a story, a running story, and the who see and it happened at TV3 show. So, an issue happened. There was some kind of altercation, and I say confrontation between a year Mr. Jampo, Professor Jampo, and this man called Dr. Dumfe. In Ghana, no, sometimes, as some bar, we need to take our time and look at the issues critically. Now, I would like to say this on authority. Before I address this issue, I want to say this. As a dad to two beautiful girls, as a husband, as an uncle to a minyanomoma, as a brother and as a friend, I will never sit on this my platform and defend anybody. Why bunny? I want you to put that in your head. Now, as I'm not a see TV3, it was about na show koso, and man be a friend of Dr. Dumfe. Started to speak in a way that everybody was shocked. Now, the video is there. You know, video no. Now you ask yourself, say, so what video do you say? What did Professor Jampo say? Emma, Dr. Dumfe, behaved the way he has behaved or he behaved on national television. Now let's go watch the video. So, this Dr. Dumfe, we heard the comments he made. And Rebecca said, Edia Sem and Jampo Kaya, a whole doctor. That's why we keep saying a whole doctor. Ejina TV so a year nyoma or year no. Now remember, sometimes asemba you need to look at asemno baby free, any baby echo and son of a comment. As much as you might be a friend or like one of the people involved in the matter, no, you need to also be rational to look at the issue critically before you comment. As some way see, I've taken my time to listen to the critics problem with Mr. S. Get me that video. And when Jampo was making his submission on the show, no, I didn't see or hear it from any part of his commenter Now, personally, he was attacking a man where friend Dr. Domfe. If say Anka Jampo a single out Domfe and Anka Ebia or use some derogatory or an insulting statement to be on his person and I personally attacked him. Anka all of us are omo amushe show ni no. Anka be sin there Anka man for the sa part no abeto TV so said, this is what Professor Jampo did or said exactly about this manner. Now, are you part of the panelists? And it may be a man we yes, sir. Now, when you go back and you watch the submissions, and the most interesting thing is, just Jampo and Domfe. You see, it would have been easy for you to draw a conclusion in favor of Domfe if it was just Domfe and Jampo on that show. But the funny thing is, there were about 5 people or 4 people who were panelists on the show. And when Jampo was speaking, I think even before he spoke, he had told the host to say, it's about time we also spoke because some people have been given the opportunity to speak. Meaning, before Jampo spoke, a lot of people on the platform they were part of the conversation. They had spoken. They have made comments. They had already spoken. They've spoken their mind. They have analyzed the issues before Jampo was given the opportunity to speak. So if Jampo speaks and he makes reference to what Nico panelists for Aka, I don't think say any of the panelists they should take it personal because it wasn't even about Onunkwa and Domfe. And I said Onunkwa and Bento. Jampo was addressing an issue about 3 people Edin can make a comment about. And I believe Jampo did not agree with all of them. I think he might have agreed with some of them and disagreed with some of them. Or maybe he might have disagreed with everybody on that platform, especially when it came to that specific topic they were discussing. Now, for a whole doctor to sit on national television, to take things so personal. Abra, mene wu nyina yako school. Bro, for mo nyina yeti asiye. The conclusions they were all making nyina yehu ye no. You ask yourself, say, how does the so-called doctor no, bro, for no mo kano, oti asiye saying, how does he understand the English language? Because every single day when people sit on different shows, now almost discuss issues, now almost trauma junior. We see it a lot. People, at the end of the day, they are low blows or low punches. Some people sometimes are even direct. But when Jampo was speaking, I didn't hear any statement that he made categorically directing it to Eddie and Domfe. Now, this is a program where matured, intelligent minds have met. Say, Obi Kreka, sometimes say you feel, say, he disagrees with you or disagreed with you on your point that you made. You need to also have another opportunity to do what? To banter or to address the issue in a subtle, intelligent manner. Nipanbe will say, oh, in fact, you are responding to what I said early on. But you see, I believe we say, Obi to say, Dr. Domfe, from what I saw, and from the video I watched, I said they also share, I don't think he is matured enough to be having such conversations with such people on such big platform. That is my opinion. I don't think he's matured emotionally. I don't think he's matured intellectually. I don't think he has that composure, mental composure to sit with people who can take what we call criticism of their own comment or whatever. I don't think he has gotten to that level. You see, any obi or footballer be a bit to my friend who say or a soccer player. But it depends how you deliver on the pitch. So when people appear on different platforms and say they are guests, it does not make them emotionally intelligent or intellectually intelligent enough to be able to sit at the table whereby people disagree with other people. Now, Mumianko Tie Jampo comment.
An impression that then we could have gotten here even if we were on autopilot. You know, governance was on autopilot, which is an unfair analysis of the situation. See, within 2-3 days or 1 week in his administration, the whole nation was faced with an imminent power shutdown. The whole Ghana was going to be switched off. And when that was about to happen, people started blaming President Mahama, who had been just about 1 month in office, that you've come and then there's going to be doom so. But this was something that a previous regime didn't do. Okay? So we're going to blame it on him. But he stood up and said that I'm assuring you will do what we have to do to keep Ghana switched on. So my point is that if Ghana today had collapsed, if the economy had collapsed today, would we have said that it was the previous administration? Would have the current administration would have taken the blame. And so if things are going on right, and I want to say that no, there's nothing that you are doing, I don't think that it is right. As an academic, when I'm given a dossier to assess for people's promotion, I look at what is right about it, what is commendable about it, what is significant about it, and what the contributions of those dossiers would be to the scholarly, enterprise. When I do that, then I will also go on to talk about the challenges or problems, and then I will draw my conclusion. So my view is that it is unfair for us to look at our analysis from an angle of refusing to give credit when there is due, when it is, we have to give credit, and then always say, no, you have not done anything. If Ghana had been on autopilot, we wouldn't have been where we are. There are things that clearly the government is doing well, and regardless of your partisan political persuasion, if it will not hurt. I mean, I think that we gain a lot of respectability and credibility when we're able to say that this is right, but this is wrong. I don't have to be MPP to say that.
I don't think I can stand here for this. I think it is too much. I have tried to remain very calm. He's attacked. I mean, when it comes to credibility, my prof, Dr.
Donfe, I think that
you made reference to me. And you are hitting me.
So, Dr. Donfe, I think you would do the program a lot of good if you let me finish. I think you have your
to those who are viewing it, watching this. Be fair to them.
When you round. All right. So, Alfred, let me make the point that I think that the program as has been run over the years has been a program. It's been a decent platform. Okay, there were so many things that he said. In fact, I'm not really making a personal attack on you if I have to clarify.
That's what you're doing.
No,
that's why.
Please.
You don't do that to
So I am here and I'm saying that I'm not making a personal attack. No, see, please.
Do that to a colleague.
So, Dr. Donfe, I do not fear if I have to attack you personally. No, I'm saying that, but I'm saying I'm not attacking your person.
I don't think.
Okay, but the point is that you see when you
respect the moderator, I beg.
So
we are academics. Tone down. I don't think it will serve going on this.
No, I'm just trying to make the point that when we are disagreeing with each other and we are making our points, I mean, we have to be civil enough in waiting for each other to finish. No, I'm calm. But I'm just trying to say that. So when credit is due, we must give. And when we have to criticize, we must criticize. But to always say that, no, you have not done anything. No, you cannot attribute this to... I mean, I think it's unfair. And it's important that I put it on record.
Okay, well, Mr. Beto, very quickly. Just, I need to round up on this.
The wrap up
so that
on all of this. I have my 1 minute.
No. 1 minute. 1 minute. No, don't worry. I'll come to you. Mr. Beto.
The wrap up on all of this is this, please. Governance is a continuum. Number one. Number two, nobody inherits a blank slate. What we are saying here is that in fact, Prof. Bokun just said that the worst situation we had, the debt situation, was under NDC. Then MPP came, seemed to have shaped us out and ended us in a worse situation than that. Then you have, and I always made the point that after Kenoforeta came Mohamed Amin. And Amin repaired a lot. And then Ato comes up, and Ato is following from there. Look, this government understands that no one group...
So let's be fair here. Jampo say wrong in that conversation? Then a Jampo can it's out of place. This guy calling himself a doctor, a lecturer, ends up going and attacking him on TV because he feels to say Obiaka Setiano. Let me tell you one thing. Dr. Domfe is a child, an emotional, silly kid who has some gray hair around his face. He is not intelligent enough to sit among men who basically think through or have emotional control over issues they are discussing. This Dr. Domfe is one lazy ass nigger who basically cannot control himself on TV. And it hurts me that people like these are walking around the nation with this doctor thing hanging around their necks, fooling themselves from campus to campus, making it look like they have read some foolish book, so people like us should listen to them. Ushe adia ekofa ntokwa we buy na otum say don't fe Jimmy. I'm being blunt. Now you see, the trick here is that don't feno every single time abe hun so kasebia na bi oti Peace FM. Na bia oti inkwasi show bi so Facebook. Na bia Facebook and Zoom and all the phone atare denim. He has never gotten people who are so smart to tell him, say, no, your analysis or your comments when it comes to this particular topic, you are not showing maturity and you are not making sense, in a diplomatic way, He does not understand why somebody should tell him, say, he is not intelligent, he is not emotionally matured to even sit amongst men to discuss such sensitive issue. It's wrong. The type of conversation has always been Peace FM. Into not Facebook. Or Zoom TV communicator. They be a friend Zoom and not Zoom. So yes. Oh, BB. Nobody challenges his foolish intelligence. And the moment he sits among professors, people who can sit, analyze, read you when you are speaking, and come to a conclusion and punch holes in your weak mind, it makes him very uncomfortable and he starts to exhibit the highest form of foolishness and mediocrity. And then akwa way exhibiting on TV so atasa jimi way. Because how can such a person who has no emotional control stand before students in a tertiary institution to teach them? Because we all listen to what the professor said. And I don't see anywhere, and I didn't hear anywhere where he was making a direct statement. And I say he was directly insulting Domfe. Because Jampo has been on countless platforms and he has never insulted anybody. He hasn't even made a statement. In the first place, if you are not emotionally prepared and intelligent, you cannot sit and discuss national issues, because you need to understand that somebody is going to question your level of intelligence. And Akwaweno or your Peace FM Zoom TV communicator, the only say on an Peace FM, on an Facebook. Now, Ogen was saying, doctor, listen to this guy. And somebody should tell me this guy is an economist, a doctor. This guy, on your bro, I say, Akwawi.
February 2022, and Russia acquired entire Ukraine. Now, Russia not contribute at that time 10 million barrels of crude oil to the global market today. It's almost supply to the global market, Efrole. It doesn't no more producing and you can't take this woman talk. And I say, no omunya enam entokwani no mwanya adadi entu. Enti it affected the global demand. No say mini market wo hwe ya. That year no yehu ye no na petrol na ye 72 na go through 121. And you want the government to come and apologize to Ghanaians for what? Psalm 121. Go for the 121. Let us be very fair. Let us be very fair.
Okay.
A few moments later.
So my view is that it is unfair for us to look at our analysis.
So listen to somebody like that. You say, oh yeah, doctor, economist. This guy is dumb. On an Facebook show, so, and I'm afraid, oh, doctor, now when he's saying, Tiana analysis, no, sign crasi for radio, no, koswa, young question, no, Otrao kasa into Odin say he's making sense. The moment he sits with people who can question his intelligence, he gets jittery. Sakwawe in 2024, these are some of the things that he posted. When mad people were posting nonsense on social media, George Domfe, these were the things he was reposting on social media. Such a dog. Such a foolish dog. Such a fool with no credibility. Such a stupid fool we are allowed to sit in 2024. This foolish guy. And you see, sometimes we allow these animals, we give them too much space in the name of intellectuals, academia. Majority of them are foolish. And Domfe is a first-class idiot. Yeah? Kwasiebia in front of Adam Samuel. Kwasiebia and Hufibi. Every posting Kwasiasem. This George Domfe guy reposted it. What was his mission? What was his reason for doing that? Because Kwasiebi can't insembia only basis. Some stupid jandam. Akwa who fee or tears or specie. Akwa who fee way I be posted on Facebook and you call yourself a doctor. You call yourself an intellectual. Then you go on Facebook and say, I am going to repost 2024 November. Now Kwasiawe and who fee way TV so say, I am not an MPP communicator. I am not Jimmy Way, and we allow such people to be sitting on TV and on radio. Kwasia we are there betting almost on my platform will be the program. Oba be jinawa kasa na ni party vote ye. We Jimmy. Domfe is a first-class fool. We nim nyansa. In fact, any media house that allows this guy to come sit there and discuss national issue, na mo kasa ma gini ye juma. Because this guy has no credibility. And what's a gun and Ibi Onim Nyansa was sit and say, Domfe, Domfe, we nim Nyansa. Nyansa pa e what's a cool any Nyansa sa Jimmy we won any day. He does not cut it. Or your Peace FM commentator, or your Peace FM panelist. He can go on Peace FM and do that. Shows no but when it comes to serious issues, TV3 discussing issues, national issues, Jimmy said don't fair. Now didn't do that level no. His best submission is be on Peace FM. Okay FM, a horn and level ni do. A horn na omuntumin kinkai entin your maybe I say. For TV3, you don't do your checks. Jimmy bia. Someone steady don't fair. On Tina program, Papa say be so that. This is his first time. On Tina program, Papa says so. Emma Obi scrutinizing intelligence. Embusa the questions. Into Jimmy Weno, he does not deserve to be sitting at that table. Now, Matisse or Kase, I TV3 4 or attack Jampo no. Jampo attacking Obwa. Jampo never attacked him. Jampo never attacked him. In fact, you see, our mentality to be say, na Odin say, or co program so akogu Jampo enimase. Because of the issues BSC maybe. Enti na adwene nyina no one Jampo ne see so when you change Jampo has been able to move all the way to professorship. Jampo being honest and intelligent, you know, he has a position whereby it is an envious position, an enviable position. Dia don't fair nyina na say wachira dia ontumi nko nanim. Why dia also ye nyina no ontumi nya te say Jampo mo. When you change Jampo, on him so be way Jampo. Intellectually, on him say he's not smarter like Jampo. A out of pain, a hatred, and the positioning now, and the baby a Jampo no, or Shannon Hua. Why you also you Yasibia, add a small boy way to make professorship. Add a small boy who crumple this position. A government has recognized him and placed him in one of the most sensitive agencies for him to head. And that is what he came with. Or your first class fool. And I don't think so because when you're first class that. And we are not supposed to entertain such people. Rogue, unintelligent, emotionally immature people like Domfe to be foolishly exhibiting the highest form of first class foolishness on TV. No. Now, I want to address this matter. You see, on this platform, and the matter is MPP4, the only thing they are holding on to, you say, don't for Kissi Agyabeng say Professor Odin Kwara into the whole MPP from Bawumia to the last fool in the MPP. Yay! I want to say this on authority. Let me say this on authority. Me as a dad, me as a husband, me as Kevin Taylor, I will never defend any man. I mean, what evidence say or didn't sakika oba against her will. I will never. And you know my platform. I will always rise against any man who in any way, because me, ye penko form bo ema wa Ghana. Me boy mbacha nipa bibiri Ghana. The only thing I don't do is I don't talk about it. I have helped people, different women. I don't even, some of them, I don't know their background. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they are from. I don't know their tribe. I don't know their religious affiliation. I help a lot of women. And I will never sit on my platform and defend anybody. There's evidence to it. And evidence to the point whereby even the police or the security agencies to me at the Asana could do pointer. I also nipa actually say this evidence is clear that nipa way and then saka or bar will molest or bar or I will never use my platform to defend it. And I'm saying this because Jampo is not my brother, he's not my friend. And say Jampo ya bonia in terms of Abia or the saka be, and there's evidence to data. I will never sit on my platform and defend Jampo, never. But as I sit here as a Ghanaian, and you, if you're going to be very open-minded, nobody in Ghana today has evidence at the Ghana Police Service or any security agency or any court against Jampo. Say Jampo Eden and Saka Oba, and I say we rape an underage girl, and I say Wakoye BBA our baby or Ghana on record. The Ghana Police Service, they have evidence to prosecute Jampo. So I will not sit here and blame people for things I don't have evidence to. And it is clear on record that there's no document in Ghana, a legal document, actually said, Obabi Nantip call Ghana Police Service, police station be or Ghana can say, Jampo the Nsakame, Jampo a rape me, Jampo I am say. As I sit here, we have not seen any document like that. So we will never sit here, or I will never sit here and make it look like say, I dear many evidence to know, no matter because Kwasiebi, so sinti. That is what I have to do. What speak or no? I know that clearly say, Obi to say don't fail with Jimmy. The reason is that don't fail thinking say, or about TV3 show no so I'll be good jump with him say I'll be say jump on right now in the history of the Republic of Ghana. No, this don't fail. Obi him say and your doctor be no about TV sube Jimmy no. That is his resume. He can never run away from this. This Donfa guy cannot sit on any panel and judge a young person and say, we want to test you, we want to question you, your intelligence. No. Any program I jump that program, there's no credibility linked to that program. Organize our program, the jump to swa, Donfa to swa. Now, Sanko programs, they are as stupid as Donfa. Because if they don't see anything wrong with Donfa's actions on national TV, then it means say, equally, money don't for better program biasono. Jimmy to say don't fair. Now you see when this issue came, Donfe made a statement to say, Penyinia Odidin Kwara was a professor Odidin Kwara. And at this point, in any serious country, say Kromha, Anka Jampo will have to take Donfe to court for him to prove himself, say, a seminar or kind of evidence. Metiano. If 100 girls come out today and say, jump on Nemada until they go to police station to lodge a complaint, I will see you, that woman, say, maybe you are not telling the truth. Until you go to the Ghana Police Service, until you go and make what? A complaint to say, jump on the Nensaki Kame, Nami Olegono. But when you take to Facebook, when you take to Twitter, when you take to Instagram, or you go sit anywhere and say, jump on the Nensaki Kame, then people around you who are intelligent enough to understand issues. Jimmy. Now, if you're over 18, why haven't you gone to the police to make a case? Adentina, jump on the Sake count and jump at University. The we are mature student. Why don't you go to the police? Because near to Kromha and Obiko police police force R. Kelly didn't Sake Kano with evidence and yet R. Kelly. Yet, and Obiko police, I can say, PDD, and Saki Kamo, and a police for every dipano. So, what is stopping you from taking your evidence and your complaint to the police to tell a police force, say, a jump on the Saki Kame? It's your best son or your bar, Now better social media, now better because Jampo, Eden and Saki Kamia. Bema bit because you saw a jantreni, if you say on him say, Sadia now okay cano, Nadam for Crano Kakaobe to the Biatoneso. That is the most dangerous thing. And we as Ghanaians, as I say Kevin Ameti, I need to make sure say when it comes to issues about rape, molesting, harassing a woman, you need to come with evidence before you indulge yourself in such conversation. Now, look at this statement from a lady a friend a year. I'm saying, friend, Kissi Agyabeng. Now, you see, there's a reason why there sometimes, when we are hard on some people, and a man for begin say, yempeni pebiasem. But it is because of some of the things we do, our actions, the hypocrisy that follows our actions. Now, lady, we say friend Kissi Agyabeng, maybe a friend Flamingo. Why is a flamingo? Now, Obetro Bibi or Twitter and my team responded to her. Or say, there is no serious country that will appoint men who have a documented history and allegation of sexual assault or sexual harassment against female to high governmental positions. It sends the message that men can abuse females and be rewarded. Do better, Ghana. This is a lady who lives in America, or a film director, or an actor or actress. I don't really know what she does. Now, I believe that this statement from this lady called Kissi Agyabeng is a statement that shows say in and out, or one of the most hypocritical ladies with G-string walking around this world on this planet. You know why? You see, the statement Onokache say and don't fe Abe make a statement which he cannot substantiate. Don't fe I make a statement against Eddie Jampo. He has no evidence to know. Saba you away a problem be our Ghana say. She believes say Ghana as a nation we are not serious because a mad doctor just made an allegation that he cannot substantiate. So all of us as a nation, we are stupid and we are mad because Professor Jampo has been given a position. He has been appointed to lead a government agency. You see, that is my problem with these little side chicks. These high voltage flamingo chicks. That is my problem with them. The moment they get opportunity to get that little help from Ghana to make them something, they start to think, say, Obiye Jimmy. So she's making it sound like, say, Ghana as a country, we are not serious because Jampo has been given a position. And in her own statement, she is relying on allegations and at the same time trying to accuse Jampo. The question here is, what is her case here? Then Kissi Agyabeng we are young left from the right. Or movie. Movie be a wire akopie Namibia. Now, what I want to speak on is the level of hypocrisy of these ladies. These high voltage side chicks. The hypocrisy. You see, they will come and tell you say they are advocating for human rights and woman rights. But you see, when you listen to these people, you ask yourself, say, are they selective in what they want to discuss? Or they feel, say, some things that are supposed to be discussed, say it is too low for them to discuss. On a normal day, a woman who is intelligent and smart, who calls herself, say, or advocates for women's rights, this woman would have tackled more pressing issues with facts than to sit and speak as if some empty appetition bottle. Because you see, so indirectly she insulting Ghana as a nation, all because Jampo has been given a position. Girl, we are America. She can never make a statement like this against any American. You know why? Because she knows to say such statement making it can land her in jail. But you see, because when they live in America, Ghana for say Jimmy, the little push we push their asses to make them look relevant, they automatically take Ghanaians and say, we are stupid, and that whatever they say, if we are talking about people in office, men in office, with all due respect, allegations of sexual harassment, and then from what you are saying, Kissi Agyabeng Flamingo, then it means Donald Trump cannot be president of America. Then it means Americans, Ankasa, America as a nation now team now udi pa. There's America is not a serious country for you to live in. When you are talking about just allegations against people, you are not intelligent enough to even write a script for anybody to act in. Now, do you know the funny thing? Somebody called me and told me, say, Kissi Agyabeng, on your sets, several of your sets, you have witnessed, it's alleged to say you have witnessed a lot of sexual harassment behind the scenes when you were shooting movies in Ghana. Did you act on it? There are so many ladies in Ghana, allegedly, you looked on for them to be assaulted sexually. They were harassed behind the scenes when you were on set. You kept quiet because you had invested or you have already invested money in that movie. So you saw it as say a rape or say a harass you. You want it to slide. It is alleged. And some women are willing to come out to let the world know how you supervise sexual harassment even on set. You, Kissi Agyabeng. And you people walk around and tell Ghanaians and say, oh, we are for women, advocacy. We are advocating for human rights, human women. You are the people who are making the fight against women. The fight against sexual harassment is difficult. People like you don't represent anything. Kissi Agyabeng Flamingo. You don't represent anything. Some of the girls who were on your set, allegedly, some are telling me, say, you even saw some of them being harassed on set. You didn't say anything because you had already invested your money and you wanted to keep the production going. You never said anything. And in all honesty, this young boy, Ransford, we have all seen on social media, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, how people were screaming, asking for justice for this young boy because somebody, his coach, this lady, this man, yesterday, Andre Yao, this man openly flogged his wife, Oba, or Ron Ewo Efie, and Ode Aba Egu Obaso. You, Kissi Agyabeng, Wataba in Flamingo. You didn't see anything wrong with it. You didn't want to comment on this. You, as a woman, you had no issues with this issue. You didn't even tweet about it to say, Wonyonko ba, and then the Bema Chineswa ba or Bono. Motiti America. And I'm just a Ghana for Jimmy. Munya Ayadian, Nikon cameras be, and it's a cameras be. Now the Bejina Ghana. Now when grant keke. Mutu church or grant about 6 years. Munya Bakwa. Now the Ghana be movie. Now who Ghana for saying Jimmy. Today you are telling Ghanaians we are not a serious country. But the country you are in, the same person who is president, such allegation has been leveled against him. Is America too not a serious country? Your fellow woman on Yonko about to say ende. Ya wuro no na bema edi abagu no so kwasi aba wentumi antro ho asem baako wona wo side slave queen associations no you people could not put one letter together in support of this woman who is like you, who has every single thing you have. You could not stand up to speak for this woman. You could not take to Twitter to advocate that men beating women like yourself, or maybe you don't see yourself as a woman. Maybe you use into one casano. These are the things you have to advocate for. You advocate against stuff like this. You try to let the world know, say, there are some men in Ghana. I'm saying, get me a picture. There are some men in Ghana who are brutalizing women, who are harassing women, even in marriage. You people see all these things and you go and hide. You just want to feel like, oh, this is politics. When we the level, let Ghanaians, because your nipedi bi Ghana, mo sa mo ma we no, mo problem say no problem. There are women in the northern region who are being treated like slaves because obi say omo ye witches. Nkwasiafo mo ti America, chrobrofo, adan oh jump mo di aba, political, mo ma me fa me hu nkojim. Na your dead careers. O da be na ye movie a, ye hu say movie no, movie papa. Beast of no nation, nya wo na ye uni na emu keke. And you people, because Sanyo Manyama we yasu so Ghana didn't kwasi asem, yanoma na America ha munim sika nchen ye. Munim ade nchen ye. Muni ejuma papa bia America nchen ye. But you people somehow sometimes you make it look like some munim nyansa ma e na wo ye. You anka say ejuma be na wo ye, na wo ye. Movie I started here. How has it changed the lives of any Ghanaian? The lives of women in Ghana. Movies I started here. Oba Ben, Akwara Ben, or your Oba or Ghana, it may changing the life. All the movies you write is about porn. Where could do it, where could do it? At the Papa Ben Pan movie industry, you sit there and you make it look like say Jimmy or Ghana. The country is not serious because Jampo has been given a position. If you have evidence that Jampo has actually raped somebody or slept with a woman against her will, why are you not coming to tell that woman to go to court or take Jampo to court? This stupid insinuation and foolishness. Exhibiting this, I know all, but you people look like porcupines. Mo queen for to some mututu muwega. Ma say nine. Mo queen for to some. Ya uhuru manima. Ma say nadie. Ma say well there's nadie. And I'm motia broche na mokeka nkwasi asem all because you feel say oh in some people ha or say me kebi na ebi wo form dia omo nseme level into me kebi. Hey, is that how you advocate? Is that how you people advocate? Is that how you people defend women? Is this what you people call we are helping women? Do you understand what you are talking about? What do you represent? You represent nothing. You represent hypocrisy and selfishness. You represent disease of a woman because you cannot stand up and speak for women. The issue you are saying is that Ghana is not a serious country, no. When the word Ghana, what police station call report to Jampo say Jampo a raping. You call yourself intellectuals. You call yourself say you are learned. Muni munyansa matina broche. The more matina broche na mu Jimmy more. Hey, the movie industry in America. I know more people than you. Hey, mo, you just go to theaters. You just join grants. People just give you grants. And I'm going to buy some kwasi asemono. Time I most started some modality movie Ghana. Na Ghana no. Nipa bebre no. Near your moku and tinya some way special. You are nothing special. You people, you don't represent anything. You are not advocating for any woman. It is alleged that you on your sets in Ghana, the movies, it is alleged that the movies you have been putting together, lots and lots of women who are on your set are harassed, sexually harassed. You look on for it to happen because you think, say, it's all about money and that is not about the other women who are going through hell. These things are all been alleged against you. You sit in Ghana and when you say these kind of allegations, you know, say Obaba could pay no be a statement that your fake career now will say, oh yeah, dear, no, it will all die. There's an allegation on you there in Ghana. So many women called me say, Abebrese, yet said number me the monster share asekra or say on the fan home because Wakoba Besian or the movie Papa Ben 90% of Ghana for Moshemi Ominimu Beast of No Nation. Idris Elba and Alban Yadobe join here. Unyo biya. Into my friend, shut up and square your ass and sit in a pot. If you have evidence that Jampo Ebibisa, if you say you are a woman, one kasa unimum bra unimu di wenye biya for evidence ne bra. Eden kwasi asem na abeto muso sa no. You speak anyhow, you do things anyhow. I am saying, say, some people have reached out to me, and I'm saying it's alleged that you, Amake Abebrese, on your set, so many times it is alleged that women were harassed, sexually harassed. And some of these women are today angry with you because these are not things you have to be stressing on. You need to deal with what you have covered up. It is alleged that you covered up sexual harassment. You work in Ghana, you work around the world. I am a director. But you have done a lot of mess from the allegation that has been leveled against you. What do you represent? Obaba na protecting. Ya Ghana ha emma bebre ya bu obukomo ya drepu omo mo nkabi mo twan ma we aba na mo de aba politics mo nkwasi asem no. All you idiots, you just want to be seen in the political limelight because your careers are dead. You, what do you do? A dear movie no actually a bro concert party so. And these young people on TikTok, they can do better movie than you. I'm telling you, it's a fact. Near to Kromha, say wa broni beka kire say a sitting president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Odini date you evidence of Sewa Broni and Akufo-Addo in the presidential jet. This woman granted an interview, cried on national television, said the president Akufo-Addo used state security no person di kuno. Why when you hear say Tete draws abegina say, and then somebody has been. You sat there like a duck. You never spoke. Nobody rose up to say, let us speak for our sister. Let us push our sister to enter court and get to the bottom of this. You, these animals with all these hairs hanging on your heads like peacocks. You people with fake hairstyles walking around. None of you stood up against this harassment against a fellow Ghanaian woman. Say, why bro ni betina TV so? Osuye a granted interview openly. How many women are this state security after omotumaye bold to sit on national television to speak? But you twerps, you moquees like you all kept quiet because it was against your foolish political party. Because you felt to say some things there you are not supposed to speak on it. You are being selective. American crasibi na mudi din kwasiasem. Yakasi profile America. Oh yeni bubro. $17 an hour for even in America. There are young people on TikTok. They can direct movies and use their phones to shoot better movies than you. Ediana, who started movie directing and being in a movie, no. Ediana ultimately change your Ghana. Ediana ultimately change. And yes, say make I say yabi. When we are called out them, ya copy so we dross the teho. And then cause your movies are now here. Edian pan why would they change Ghana? You cannot speak for other women. You want us to respect you? Nobody's going to respect you. America hana unamno. Nobody respects you. Anything I open movie no Ghana. Now when America or better movie. Who is going to take your movie to Broadway? You. Who is going to take your movie to any theater in America and say, Nobody's going to do that because you don't cut it. Entire mombrem wase. En kwasiake kaniya modadodo minim ne doso. Made say moye mrewa o, say moye nketesi o, say moye humokui in between mokui. Chesamoye mrewa o, say moye yenim. Say moye mrewa o, say moye mbesiriwa o, say moye half girls, say moye chicks so. Yenim baby amujina. Ye tutumu wega ye hu baby amfa munjina. Mo sori so nkwasiake kan. Mo sori ankwasiake kan. Uye movie how many years ni? Beast of No Nation yakobe 30 years. Enkwara be bramhwa mkro omuni movie kro. Na mo mani pa nyaso. Kwasiake kan, and Ghana is not a serious country. Do you know a country that is serious? Do you know a serious country? Because Jampo has been given a position and you are foolishly exhibiting your foolishness. Who do you think you are? Do you think you are better than anybody? America had a tineka say a bold profile. Oh, got it. Ediana mo. Adena mo nwura nipa dada nipa sa. Adena mo man nipa bi say moti American timuni munyansa chen fiefo. You cannot fight for your fellow women. You cannot fight for your fellow women because you select which one to speak on. Which one? The last time I was speaking about these high voltage slave queens in Ghana. Majority of you people don't represent anything because you are not bold enough to be consistent. You are not consistent. You people are not consistent. There's nothing natural about you people. Why is saying confirm? Why is saying confirm? And I'm Ghana. Musha Wega, why is saying confirm? Speak for women. Go there and advocate. Don't be selective in your advocacy. When you want to advocate, you need to be consistent. You don't pick and choose. You people don't represent anything better. Me pe obaba ko be Ghana police station aka say jump we rape me evidence near this date this time. Now for you say yes, we are not supposed to put Jampo in any position. Now at this point as we sit, who care bebre say sadia chino be beka say who care bebre say na me was set no and I would want sa wo me na nipa kan keke no anko police station. Are you going to accept it when I sit here and say who care bebre say you are lesbian? Are you going to accept it? Amaki Abebre say, so China, one of the girls are only me movies, ever social media, Facebook, and I could radio be say, Amaki Abebre say, Nensanti Antiano, or the woman where the menjano, who down with the or no better, or you're lesbian. Are you going to like it? You will say you want to sue me. That is what you will say. Because you will say, where is my dear evidence to what I am saying? The statement you wrote, where is your evidence to it? Mo church said the Jimmy, Muko school na, Monti Bibia say. The things you see here, we see better things than you people. So I'm moving on direction Ghana no a grant in Kwana Mode a grant. Mutumitro grant are 2 years. Bakubo mpana wa Ghana be day and I redirect movies. Me say and the TikTok, there are more movies that has been directed Papa Chain, all your career movies. Sit down. Oto square no fatina konyobim nanipa enko denim and shut up. We don't want to hear from you again. They will turn around and say, they will play the victim right now. You see, he's insulting women. I insult women. I don't insult hypocrites. You don't call yourself a woman. I see you as a hypocrite. If you say I insult women women who understand who they are. And those are the ones I call women. You are not a woman. You are not a woman. Adebechi, she'll come and sit on Twitter and say, you see, Kevin Taylor, he's insulting women. A man who does not respect, then they'll play the victim. They will play the victim right now. They'll go and write wrong. AI. And I don't know, such selfish man, such a man insulting a woman. You too, I don't see you as a woman. Because a woman will advocate for her fellow woman. A woman will be truthful. A woman will be consistent when it comes to defending her fellow woman with the facts. A woman who is advocating to support a fellow woman will be consistent, will base all her statement and everything on facts and evidence. You don't base it on anything. Madianchi, English copied from AI. Come and tell you Kevin Taylor is going after a woman. Ochina Jimmy. Kevin Taylor is insulting a Flamingo. Kevin Taylor did the Flamingo attempt. Kevin Taylor, Flamingo or Yadian Quebecan asem. Ye nim samu ya mbesiwo. Samu ya young girls so. Samu ya mrewo. Samu ya mokuyo. Ye nim die biamujina. You are in between mokui and we don't know who you are. Yes, what UK. What in Tabubuomo UK now. Not because America. UK. I ready. What the island so? UK now. Oh, yeni. UK Ghana form 1% penny Oscar. Uti UK Roman pen a day with them crown to name. A day I would timo UK, won't mean to name, won't mean prone to mem. Obetrona Kikanquasia, some day I wish a week. We don't know, so ya Quarao, so ya Penio, so ya Brewo, so ya Besiwo. You are in between Mokui, Yeni baby Ojina, in between Mokui. Yeni and Twin Casa, you are ugly, and your Twin Casa, you are beautiful. Into you are in between Mokui. Why is a standing mic? Shut up and sit down. If you don't have evidence, don't do that. Tell the ladies who are making noise in Ghana, say, if they have anything against Jampo, they should go to police. When the police release the statement, we will sit here and criticize Jampo. But until you do that, Mokwis, sit down. When you are life for what is it to UK crossing under the Stebunipa? All right, I'm done with this topic. You saw your ban, I saw your bearman on responding. Me mejumani o. Me ni bibia ye mejumani. We are am de hwe mebusia. This is my job. Me nko bebia, me sorry na me monitor. Me wo team am ni o me mejumani. Enti me what time? I have time to read through everything you say. I have time to investigate you. I have time to follow document. And me what time? Mejumani o. Me menya blogger o. Me mejumani me be a whole media outlet. Enti we ready say be respond. I may ready say me respond back. I have time. And I'm happy. Mejumani, when I'm there to talk to Mejapadi, me car me down wa brocheja we are inti me catch me what time. The person play victim, don't play victim. Now, this story is a very important one we need to discuss. Exactly 10:10 in Ghana. Who am I carrying some quit is a woman dipanda? Flamingo. Akwa we on kan kure afenyo marking so akwa tena eye radio so time you call break kakra be 5-6 days no and ya tena ha and ya kire mo evidence oh say me betena ha no man kan che Ghana for say afenyo marking or your cromfo anase or you say without providing evidence. Me say afenyo marking is a potential criminal because the Ghana Police Service are investigating and say was assaulting police officer. Now, our assaulted police officer, no, it was when they were demonstrating or no a police in him. Emma Mitchell video, no, Emma Mitchell, a police investigations report, no, and it's our report now at that Attorney General's office, the desk. So, Attorney General, actual statement, ever confirm say, I am pa. The police, they have investigated Afenyo Markin indeed assaulted a police officer. They even gave Afenyo Markin a doctor's medical report to report at any medical hospital and prove to them, say, or not the police in attacking ever seen there. This criminal calling himself a politician never went back to the police to tell them, say, This is the report showing I was attacked by the police officer. So every single thing gave me the room to say, this guy Afenyomakin is a criminal. He is a criminal who assaulted a uniformed police officer. So I don't see this guy as a politician that has to be paid by the taxpayer. That was my basis for saying Afenyomakin is a potential criminal, because as we speak, I've seen a document for the Ghana Police Service that he is under investigation. So we are processing it for court. Now, this fool who needs help from a therapist, akwawe makachamo. Oh, they see a time I know moveti CJ no. Makachamo say Afenyomakin, he has psychological problem, inferiority complex. Afenyomakin needs a therapist to sit with him. He is going crazy. He is not there. He is thinking he's there. Now, the video going around about me assaulting a police officer is AI generated, made to tarnish my image. Afenyomakin kotna Adom FM etna journalist nim. Catch the journalist and say, "Sa video na me botchre mo no. Sa video we." So this is a video we all saw on national television. We saw Afenyomakin assaulting a uniformed police officer, or boning him twice. Now, after assaulting police in M1, you see, Afenyomakin akotena radio show catch the Ghana for say, okotena Adom FM. Catch the Ghana for say, sa video na wo share na me so me share no. Video na Ghana Police Service for a share na omdigina so investigations no. Sa video no AI video, AI generated. Ya boa enye real. Now, so we ready Ghana Police Service for investigations na. O share report na omu chiro bibi hwe. Over 0.3 na. Omu say on the 6th May, in fact, some person who say omu analyze video no e Ghana Police Service omu headquarters and then people are them video no. In fact, the video now it went through about 3 video forensic departments, and sana omu investigations ekase Afenyomakin has assaulted a police officer. It wasn't one person who was holding the video and at the end of the day wrote a report and said Afenyomakin assaulted a police officer. The intelligence unit almost share tapes, analyze it, forensic analysis of videos, no. So one, Afenyomakin is underestimating the police service, their investigations. In fact, Afenyomakin is telling the CID boss to say with Jimmy. And that if that video is a video, original so they report to come Attorney General, the CID boss, Afenyomakin wants to tell the CID boss is not intelligent. She's stupid. Because the CID boss and his men and women based a conclusion on the video that they received. And let me tell you, it wasn't only the CID boss or her video, no. It was the video went through the necessary process for them to come to that conclusion. Said that video, no, they saw Afenyomakin in, no, it's a legitimate video. Into kind a investigation report now, Attorney General, and what's a then your prosecutor Afenyomakin now, or started reading or say on 5th May 2025 at approximately 1700 hours, cyber intelligence operatives from the cyber crime unit of the CID headquarters. Cyber intelligence operatives. Free a cyber crime unit of the CID headquarters. So A whole unit. A whole unit. And a Juma video no. Or say, operatives from the cyber unit of the CID headquarters received a 1 minute 13 seconds video clip bearing the official Ghana Police Service watermark. So the video they received, the Ghana Police Service, it had gone through the necessary offices that takes care of videos, intelligence. In the video, police say, it went through a process. The necessary officer, in charge of analyzing videos, forensic analysis, checking say this video is fake or not. And this video na Ebeka Omonsano, it didn't just come from Abuebi to say Abronya so every insan about police for. And ya train to say Abronya and a Debamara police for. And ya Jimmy for Aponcheba to say Abronya. A Ghana Police Service the retrieve video no and the far through processor. A solid verified process and sana omoba that conclusion say Afenyoma can assault one of them. So one, for even the member of parliament, the minority leader to sit on TV to denigrate and underestimate, indirectly disrespect the Ghana Police Service, no, it's one very important thing. I also discuss it. Afenyoma does not even respect the police because this is the work of the police. This is the worker. Yetia taxpayers. Yetia police for come on my year. But Afenyoma TV so catches a video now police for Gina so. Any year conclusion or the back conclusion say what attack police officer or say AI generated. Into one, Afenyoma is telling us the CID boss is a liar. Now, Mami reading show the video forwarded to the unit by Police Public Affairs Directorate for forensic analysis. So the police themselves forwarded the video to the department that are in charge, the cyber intelligence operatives, and what we call the cyber crime units. These people are the ones who analyze the video. So for Afenyoma to just say, police for the video AI generated, he's saying the CID boss and the Ghana Police Service, the IGP, almost Jimmy. Because that video no de buy no eningina so bia upon the juma mu ye nyina. Now let's listen to Afenyoma ewo Adom FM. We are make sure wadebi. Listen to Afenyoma. Do you have video?
So without the police inviting me, I'm in my friend a CID boss, because no matter one from him there, what's it, them. No so in fact, obisi them video na brown. Until was what you want to show. But sir, you be here there over from. I'm so okay. So I'm there and China and Nagas as a build back there. Say me ya membra. So I'll give you a step-by-step account. Until me crow that day. Mokre one police for cyber crime unit. And one will check them computer related offenses, IT related. So video now no social media now. Or check them up punch police. And when the video be was about area Bruno. Na check them up one. Into our software was a shame. And those AI generated, one cyber security expert, they have a system what they check the oyenokor and sana. So was it them video no what they share one software and then they realize that as for that one or a fake, it was AI generated. What was my point? Yes.
Yeah.
At police headquarters. Police headquarters, yes. Into what check what they share one system in won't only a fake. Then they requested from their public affairs department whether they also have a video. Fortunately, the police public affairs department had the video of the whole interaction. So they brought it. Ame, the two cybersecurity experts, another officer be a minimizing. Then the Director General of CID, yenina yet now was so computer. And I was police for one verified video. No. What is shame? Yenina yeshe. Yeshe video new we. Na oyesro. It became obvious what had really happened. The mensampo and kaka policy in the rather no ono ena omahin oznensa fa dem a barricade na no was one or the fast no or hit him as I was saying, and it was obvious that after I hit him and I started there me shout, do you want to kill me, do you want to kill me at once. So that is the police.
So now after your marking say as somebody buy no. So at this point, onto the CID boss you speak, you are also a liar. After your marking is saying that time about police station hono mo cyber security unit ebo video back channel, and I know the head of the Ghana Police Cyber Security Unit. I know his name. I don't know him personally. Tomorrow, Messiah, get me his picture. The cyber security boss, you were there. And I must say money after your marking or say on the them na mushe video no. And your unit told him said the video is fake. And after that, your public affairs department, you people requested another video. And that video now you the CID boss, you were sitting there with Afenyo Markin. Madam, this case has not ended. If you want to exonerate yourself, you need a press conference. Or else, I will still insist that you are a liar. You have no credibility to lead the Ghana Police Service. The CID office, you have no credibility. Afenyo Markin Air Kasano, or still with the CID boss. Now Tiwobi no or Tiwobi. And I'm share video no, and I'm conclude say the video is fake and that he never hit the police officer. Messiah, get me the CID boss picture. Afenyo Markin Air Kasano, or see you the CID boss. And you see, sometimes people think that we will speak about this and we will forget. Hey, CID boss, I swear on my mother. Until you come out with a press conference, come and address Ghanaians what actually happened when Afenyo Markin came to the police station for you people to watch this video with him. Because from what he's telling us, you, the police CID boss, you are a liar. And I don't want to take Afenyo Markin's word over your word. From what Afenyo Markin is telling us as Ghanaians, it means say, who the CID boss, you this lady, you are a liar. And I, Kevin Taylor, I don't want to pick Afenyo Markin's word over your word. You need to come out, have a press conference and explain to us how you ended up with that investigation, sir. In the investigative report, Afenyo Markin assaulted the police officer. So which video were you watching with Afenyo Markin? Because Afenyo Markin is giving us a different story about what you told us in this your report. So it is looking like they're not making initially. Said the Ghana Police Service, the Attorney General. If you, the Attorney General, you say you are legitimate. You, Mr. Ayeni, your deputy has confirmed that you have the docket. Why are you refusing to prosecute? You, Mr. Ayeni, you are questionable. You need to question you a lot. Because you see, we cannot sit in Ghana and make it look like, say, as some way bar, there was some kind of attention or demand. Politician where you are there, politician where they say can answer. No. The Attorney General is the one who is helping Afenyo Markin avoid prosecution. Yes. Attorney General Ayenini, you are the one who is leading this cover up. Because if you are not covering up this mess, you will come out and let us know clearly what is happening in this case. Because in the report, police CID boss Nikachire say, all my investigations say we all my concluded Afenyomakin assaulted a police officer. There were about senior police officers, best 3. They are the police officers' witness. Afenyomakin about police station one, your man medical report but today Afenyomakin is telling us to say, oh no, the video no AI, and the CID boss was there in his room. They watched the whole thing at the CID office, and that it was a fake video. You, the Attorney General, you are having this document. You are having this docket. You have failed to prosecute the docket. Why? Why is Chema to me now? Udine chino. Are the Afenyomakin? No one hears Chema to me ana. I want to ask, Attorney General, Chema to me now udine chino. Are there no one hears Afenyomakin ana? Chema to me na Ghana hano no soti. Chema to me na Ghana hano no so ebo okro no no. Afenyomakin enya Ghana mraba akona wo Attorney General wudi anim no. Enya the same mraba bi na udidi anim. Why have you decided not to touch the Afenyomakin case? Why don't you want to touch it? Your credibility, no? Right now, I'm going to question your credibility, you the Attorney General. Because at this point, Ghanaians want to put or hold these people. Afenyomakin is a lawmaker. Afenyomakin is not Chema to me. Chema to me is not a lawmaker. Afenyomakin is a lawmaker. He needs to know better. And I'm sending this message to the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General. I am not going to stop talking about this matter because it is one Ghana we are in. Some people cannot be treated as kings in Ghana. Per Afenyomakin's statement, it means he said that docket na eda we nimuno. He does not even recognize the investigations. Or who CID for so with Jimmy. Or who CID boss is with Jimmy. And he also sees you as a foolish man. Because who say with Jimmy, he wouldn't go on radio and tell us, say, a docket that is on your desk, you know. He does not even recognize the docket, say, the evidence, the HRS say, or no, while assaulting a police officer, no, this Afenyomakin is telling us, say, AI, it is nonsense. So I am telling you, the Attorney General, until you come out to tell us the status of Afenyomakin's docket, the CID are waiting for advice. You have every right to prosecute Afenyomakin. Because when you read the document, it is clear. They have been able to establish, Ghana Police Service for say, they went to the location. They went to check the CCTVs there. They checked every camera there. They didn't see any footage of the police officer assaulting Afenyomakin. Afenyomakin is telling us to say, he sat with the Ghana Police Service CID boss and that the woman confirmed to him, say, he never assaulted one of her men. They have finished their investigations. The Attorney General, you have the docket. And I can tell Ghanaians in this week, and I say in the week to come, so one comment on this publicly. Then I'll let Ghanaians know, so one who protect criminals in Ghana, and nobody should take you serious. I am not going to joke with this matter. I'm not going to sit for this nonsense to go on. Afenyomakin needs to face the law. Afenyomakin needs to be prosecuted. Afenyomakin is not better than anybody in Ghana. And you, the Attorney General, so person with the credibility. You and your deputy, if you guys want to put your credibility on the line, I'll help you put your credibility on the line. If you are going to protect Afenyomakin, if you are going to use your office to protect Afenyomakin, we Ghanaians will help you. And we will make sure that protection, it goes against you. Attorney General want it. And you see, I am going to put this on my show every day. And I'm going to remind Ghanaians, your credibility is at stake. And somewhere me saying Kamejano. Nanka Mwankasano at the right time, no, you take a decision about Afenyomakin, the case that mutable, no. But Afenyomakin, I radio station, I'll catch the Ghana phone, and I say, CID boss in Kano Kre. And that the report in front of you, no, a fake report. The video, no, was fake video. And I want you, the Attorney General, to prove to Ghana for say, the video wasn't fake. Every single day, I am going to remind you, Attorney General Ayenini, every single day. And I'm going to make sure Ghana will know the kind of Attorney General you are. As I sit here, me need any evidence to prove you say you are doing anything illegal to protect Afenyomakin. But the moment you decide not to touch this docket, the moment you decide to let this slide, the moment you decide to say, any idea will follow up, to allow Afenyomakin to keep making such statements, because this statement is on record. Or can the radio station, we want to know, say, or can you another CID for the can we want to know, because yen to me man run ND with some people and leave some people. If Afenyomakin is not guilty, let us know he's not guilty. If the investigation that we know, it shows clearly say Afenyomakin did not touch anybody. The Attorney General and your deputy come out and tell us, or else you guys will not like me. I am saying this. You will never like me. I am not going to make this your job easy. Afenyomakin on change chairman to me. On the chairman to me on the same level. Afenyomakin on change give to a worry. Afenyomakin on change omo amujeji na court na who prosecute you. No. Ghana Mrano a do and a do. Unless you want to tell me that the video we watched and the video mubezi so the investigations, it is fake. I want you to prove to us. So this is a simple, respectful message to the Attorney General. This guy says the investigations in front of you, it is fake. We want to hear from you. Now, the President of the Republic is Wakasa. The President said, woe betide anyone or any of my appointees who brings the first scandal to my administration. They will be hanged on the cross. And John Dramani Mahama, or President of Ghana, Wakasa, was say, wa musio be count. We an appointee. You bet show say you are involved in any chrono. You bet shum. Now you bet who say ampa. You have been involved in chrono ketashe. Na omuye investigations ehwehwem ebe hu se ampa udi for e wo sa boni ni mu a o say odo bebo cross say Yesu Kristo ebia wante President of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama and they were emphatic or say so we an appointee watonsa afro ama wejuma na se bre wadwene o so de opesika chen Yesu opesika chen Paul upetska chen eye obia wo wiase na wo de ho kofrafra krono ketahye proye na se ebeto ne naso na oye nhwehwemu na obehu se ampa engina so wo ho na wabɔ Ghana krono o say obebo wasendwom to say Yesu Kristo o say it does not matter who you are, he will make sure that the Lord deals with you. Say jail na also kwa obeko jail. Say pamo na also pamo free abemu a obepamo. This is an emphatic statement. President no emeki, and for a long time in the history of the Republic, Yenya President why so strong in his wording when it comes to the fight against corruption in his own government. Now the reason why I believe this president on this statement, and then say this is a president who, when he was given the opportunity the first time, he proved himself. Say on one call for the track record of Mahama war and there. Imagine so to Obama in 2024 no e bi ni say otumi jail in hunipa. And if today majority of Ghanaians are applauding this president and this government for the work they are doing, remember Menoka say 60 ministers and John Muhammad Ibu Ghana 60 e bi see that all the success they are chalking and all that is 60 ministers pay. Until we need to understand say this is a man who basically understands the job and knows what he's doing. Now he has chosen people or did say omo betuma e di adwuma no omo fenim guase emre no na sebio se uye wa agire say wo de weni briska wo de krono ya wo de uye obi a opese ofa egudie e de bo ho safo hene e de din kwase asema o se ende bompa ye se ye nche woda na ada ye beso mu inche mfifimu anase investigations be so a e be kire se ampa when this abone ketahye proye krono or say odubebo asendum say Yesu Kristo. And I know for a fact from the way John Mahama Kasa since he came into office, I know he's hungry to prosecute somebody in his government. From the way he talks, from the day you swear in, from his speech and his actions, and you share the kind of people he has appointed to lead some institutions are. I know he's so hungry to prosecute his own, to prove a point to the young ones and Ghanaians to say, a new dawn here, woman, a new reset in here, woman. The country needs to change. The resetting and recalibration of the nation, it needs to start from its leadership. And I am very sure, and I know because Sami Ridino, so Okasana Mitie, consistently and continuously, every time he gets the opportunity, he sends a warning to his appointees. Any small opportunity a president Benyabiano, every day, almost or catch the appointees, they say, Monsieur Bo, Nasa Okobo Krono, I mean Chimau, Mepamo, and Amamia Jelu. And he has been consistent in that message. Media, where the American actual appointees of John Mahama is simple. Maybe some of you guys are taking his word for granted. Maybe some of you guys think, say, it's politics as usual. I can tell you on authority from watching this man from opposition, the day he was sworn in, some interactions are wired on TV, so I might follow, must study, he is hungry to prosecute. He is hungry to put his own in jail, to sack his own, to send a message out there. And you people should not take these statements for granted. John Mahama believes, say, leadership should be or set an example. It is only his leadership and a bit much Ghana for a quino. And if you don't know your leader well, anytime your leader speaks, follow your leader's speech. Now, some particular statements be and then the idea of the leader, what he really wants to do. And from the day I saw John Mahama in, every time I mount podium, I listen. And as an experienced journalist, I listen to his words. I take my time to analyze. The man is hungry to prosecute his own, to send a message around the world and to Ghanaians. Because you see, the change now he's working towards, it's a change that has to start from within. It's a change that has to be learned. It's a change that has to be seen and felt. And the only way Ghanaians can believe his leadership, is to make sure, say, the people he has promised to change this nation, to help him reset the nation, the people have to be refined. They need to be people at the end of the day, a Ghanaian will look at them and say, you are an example. I can look at you, follow your steps, and also make a difference. So he does not want people with blemishes. And the idea say, so to build this nation, to be an appointee, then make sure you never commit a crime. Because John Mahama said, so who? Near young church in Fifimu, near investigations, not so who say what bossa chrono, scandal be that also a yanokra. He will hang you like Jesus Christ. And when a Christiania, one macho or Christianity mu, e bien anaka se me hang you say Yesua. He is telling you that adia ohunya, he never wants to see or happen to his worst enemy, or say he wants it to happen to you. Christo ni bia hu Yesu ascend bia na yebodu womuna. They never wish it happened to anybody. And it's a Christo di kasantam kesiye ne se mi hum se obokro a mema adia mem pese betu me nyonko atoa. Then it's a serious statement. Do not underestimate that statement. And me, I am not an appointee. I don't take salary. As a person who basically understands Ghana politics and at least followed this president from opposition to this point, I know, say, he's hungry to prosecute his own. And if you're a Ghanaian, now I also want people mu. Oh, now wait anymore. Where the body day anymore? Where the mumu bina ope? He's looking for people with names. Let me tell you again. From what I have witnessed, from time I saw John Mahama in, I'm a monitor, and John Mahama is looking for the so-called, we the people know us. We are big fishes. Mona or the hope ashemumu. Mona or the last integrity namamu. Into Monsuna or expecting a lot from. And Mona or expect to say when to me and dim raswa, I was or demoya day sacrificial lamps. So he's looking for you people. And he is not going to be in a rush to prosecute anybody or sanction anybody. He is going to be very, very tactical. He's going to listen to all the evidence and read all the evidence and be briefed on all the evidence. But the decision he will take after you are found guilty, you will not be happy about it. And this is just an advice to you, the appointees. Your president is ready to serve. He's ready to work for the people. So far, so good. We are seeing a Ghana that is being led by intelligent people. People who are committed, people who are ready to sacrifice and listen to we the citizens. We have a leader who is not selfish, who basically has been truthful from day one since he got into politics and became the president again. You cannot get that easily. So when you get somebody like that who, while ready, say, or then the the way who be danti obejina no kraswa, don't underestimate such a person. The more reason here every day I sit here and say I'll protect John Mahama's administration. It's not because John Mahama who offer me papa. It is not John Mahama because or something extraordinary. It is because John Mahama carries something in his head that you and we need to protect. It is the wisdom. It is the experience he has gained. It is what has brought him back. That is what we looked at. The integrity we know he has. That is what I am protecting. I am protecting that because when we are able to protect that wisdom and vision, we as a nation, we will see the dollar go down further than where it is. We will see our GDP drop. We will see our inflation drop. We will see the unemployment go down. We will see different things coming together in a very good way. And the confidence in and I am here. So my job is simple. Protect wisdom, protect legacy, protect what is good. My job here is to make sure I guide and protect that wisdom in his head. It is not personal. It is all about guiding what is in his head. If we are able to protect John Mahama's wisdom and vision for the next 8, 12, 16, 24, 30, 32 years, Ghana will be where we all want it to be. And that is what we have all been preaching. So this is an advice to you, the appointees. This is a clear-cut advice from the president. So our intention be crampo say, be deal be, scandal be, sikebe where we are. Hold it, pause it, let it leave your brains. I am telling you, there is no scandal about no abai. Say president person chiwa onchiw. And there is no chronubian no abona abai me ekwamtie me hu amede bechew. I'm going to tell you, if I discover say you are in this government, you are stealing, you are using dubious ways, I will make sure I expose you for the president and the government to get to know what you are doing. It does not matter who you are. Whatever you are doing, dinokure, adiami chini nipa onkanokure. And it does not matter whether there are so many people in this government, I know. There were so many people in the MPP government, but when it comes to my job is my job. That's my principle. My principle, no. My job is my job. So as much as you are my friend in the NDC and you are in power and you have been given a position and today you are heading an office, the moment you start to lie and we get to know you are a liar, we will all help for John Mahama to sack you because ultimately for John Mahama. And I will be the first person to lead that pack. I have said it. I'm the firewall around this president. I like him and I love him because he has been consistent and he has been truthful to you people. I bet you answer when president sir. Someone president we are. Let us all understand say we need to be consistent in how we are going to monitor the people who work for us. Intermediate, I'm going to let you know the president Aka. Samia call me too. And I know some people are going to say in the NDC government, hey, na Kevin tell away, over to my trust no, Obia or Abuama, NDC our power. I don't know, person yes scandal or NDC so. Me person me yes scandal, I'm the protected president, no. Send a bear kwasiebin tina wun to me radio and kase John Mahama ekron for. Me person me yes scandal, the protected president, no. Send a MPP from kwasiafu amu say mine no. And to me jina baby kase, and John Mahama share ye, Emma Webo Krono. I don't want to hear that. And I've said this on my TV. John Mahama can disrespect me any day, anywhere. At least what I need from him is for him to be a leader for Ghana. Me, I don't just sit and make decisions. So when I decide and say nipa way or nyansa or see a piano, it does not matter what that person does. What I need from that person is say delivery no ebebua or no ebebua Ghana ebebua inchiriba. That is my focus. Obviously, he's not a perfect man. He will never be a perfect president, but at least he has proven, say, so far, Kwasi Aforo Mutisui or 100 million times better than them, and that he can do better and more than what he's doing. That is what I represent, and that is what I believe in. And as much as he's human, he's fallible. John Mahama to Sebio Ninya Kura or Efrubakum, he can disagree with Ninyano. It does not mean say he's a bad person or he does not like somebody. The same way I can disagree with my brother. I can disagree with my parents. It does not mean say I'm my parents. So we are humans. We need to understand. But the message here is clear. The president says, if you get yourself involved in any scandal, he will crucify you like Jesus Christ. And you need to understand, this is not a playful statement. It's more appointees no muntie. All right. Now, and John Mahama make a statement to be a Christian Council for John Mahama ho. And what happened? They see and say, team. All right. Of which? Of what? All right, okay. Now, this is another story. Mahama said something today, or say, I will sign the anti-LGBTQ plus bill if passed by Parliament. This is an emphatic statement. And President has always been consistent when it comes to the fight against LGBTQ. Now, and the Christian Council called President, and I was Mr. President. Now, Trumutuma Sebia Kufuado, they go to the desk so I one sign or see. Or catch a Ghana for say, as far as we're president, say, on the Parliament, Ashembra say, Speaker of Parliament say, Bill no almost Fambra Parliament, or see, say, Bill no rap Parliament, not Parliament ye omojuma, no me den, omujuma no the between the desk so the day on the between desk so or the Sabashas. This is an emphatic statement. Umpewe na pekaya mutiu. This is a man you can trust. This is a leader who basically is clear in his language. We were mayor's racial contumely, or in straightforward to say, Parliament edi jumani we are. And right now, parliamentarians, both left and right, they've all agreed to say they are going to work on the bill again. Now, when they are done working on the bill, the president says that he's ready, he's pen ready. The moment they are done with the bill, they should bring it to him at Flagstaff House. He will sign it. This is what we call consistency in leadership. And since John Mahama, in opposition to the time of being president, he has been consistent in this message. Say, he, from his belief, any religion or woman, on the Ojidi say, Oba Wari Bema, that is what he believes in. So if Parliament does its job, and at the end of the day, it goes through the mill, and Parliament says, President, just sign here, he's not going to be like Akufo-Addo. He is going to make sure the day it gets on his desk, he puts a pen on it and sign it. And this is what we are looking for. So right now, we making noise about anti-LGBTQ. Say, you better sign Trumu law, no? Moment for pressure and go to Parliament. So the president is waiting with his pen. The NPP for no. Let us put pressure on the NPP that failed to push Akufo-Addo to sign. Near to Kromha, and a Parliament pass a bill way, and another Danko Akufo-Addo, they got two names. After your mark and Kwasi Ampenyi way on any group of more Parliament, they were fighting Ghanaians. They were angry with us. You are so far trumu ya omo de. Aso for omo tafre to et say fojo. Asen south so for no. Okona na funi ebotuo mu a I say odi alewa. Maminum team guso. Maminum team guso na menka amen. Mesias, Asen South MP, their friend saying, in team fojo. Akwana se 38 years old than a funaye. Okwana na no ebotuo mu a I saw onum pito sa akwana tina Parliament in team fojo Asen South wan pejan nsanka say hey na na dan kwaku for ade na one sign document we omo nyina de command the last guy gay ni no why are you gay? The last guy is gay. Afenyo makin ede eye bill no command the last guy said the last guy e fan koma osono maame tokonu na tokonu fa na tunsi so in team fojo I na no said de eto ohutuo otena Parliament se sofo wanya demonstration bi entie Akufo-Addo kwasi ato o hweda no me se okoto sa akwa no on is be the triefu no na no botuo mu a I say pito kra small famo akora so me nhwe ni nyina ye behwe kitiwa bi de ehu ye no ye behwe akora so on pese ye behwe ni nyina sa 2 seconds de ye behwe ma Yesu aba 2 seconds bi wo ho wanye no faster ene de ye behwe sa akora so on pene e me nhwe ade ni nyina sa first 2 seconds no intim fodwo tema ye sign sa bill we anti LGBTQ bill no intim fodwo so ye reverend na funo se mese uhu na funo na okona na funo botuo mu a ne hutietia wo hura gina mpa so na na funo we ebotuo mu a aisentafo nku na funo hyen intim fodwo kwase ampanyin otena parliament wan sorry se me yesofo na ekufo do we die wetia nyame mmra na funo ho hyen se de ntafo nku efo na funo mese ukoto intim fodwo asin south for MP na noi 38 years boy na no botuo mu a aisentafo nku na foro ho hyen me say akora no o me hwe de nyina ye behwe first piece no Enti Jamahama kasa why emphatic or say parliament nyana adwuma omre bedrupe or assemblies of God ni or the nsa ebehwa ase enti yenyina moma ye ninje na ye ma parliament pressure say sa eye emra we no omodi hu dwuma ntentem sa sofo na ye friend intim fodwo na or ye MP for Asin South meji sa city no oh la ila me say Asin South meji city no 2028 meji ne simple unim Asin South City no NDC winning 2024. Yeah, they won it. A chairman na ho no. And a time amobo results no. All they call no no. Me say me can esiso. And this chairman na ho no. Ono na boa ma in team for job because chairman no hu no say ono the candidate and to me and contest it. Internet chairman bofu. We all know. Now that problem we will solve it. We will meet the chairman. We will all sit down. We will solve the problem. In team for your uncle parliament, BM. Obet my fasting away. We are singing a magic city no. La. In team for your obet my pivela. Obet my na phone center fonku. Obet me at a free BBM magic city nefrin in some. I will take it, and I'm not joking. And it is one of the seats I have targeted in 2028. And people for bet my city organ in 2028 and this meji sa eye seat no aye Asin South meji entim fodwo usofo ekufuado ama parliament atena ne to so aye adwuma ma ya transmit a document say ekufuado sign it entim fodwo kwase ampanyin entim fodwo manyini channel me channel 8 years me channel 8 to 9 be 10 years say me akaka no 50 me channel be 10 years entim fodwo kwasi ampanyin otena parliament na funu se de otechiri ntamfo nku sa kwa wei otena o wankasa ene de yenja ne no wankasa allegations upon allegations a oni ngina so entim fodwo me se ukona na no ebotuo mu a aso me kana wonte ye ohu mo de na funu na yesa no se odin kan de ntamfo ku fatuo no ho enti na no botuo mu a na wo na funu ho nyina ye shen me das mama entim fodwo picture Mr. Mama in the picture now, ordinary no about 2 more about parliament. No. Parliament represents the people. So we the people, we should look up to parliament. The idea panel and also parliament here. In the end, John Mahama say, Yama parliament in your jumano, on the why the pen ready. Yani our parliament, no, every MP in parliament represents the people. Inti se parliament represent here dia mummy yanko ye adwuma mumma yanko make sure se parliament aye adwuma ya ye adwuma na yemfa president no na president emfa ne nsan hya ase intim fodwo kwase ampanyin On an Ghana so a reverend. Now sorry for no moto because tumu yo mudenti. I sorry penny to Jimmy. One can say, hey, now to parliament. When to man sorry and your demonstration said you could for the yen. Now person didn't sign. More as soft one kwasia for money I sorry them na. Small boy 38-year-old boy. Or to parliament no din kwasia some na most son so in the name so or a sofu. Mama in 2 for your small boy Jimmy way. Mo papa mpanifo amoto afo dwene na mo asori na mo ye no preaching mo preach against the end akwa we na fono wo hyan se de intafo nku afa na fo ho ukona na no eboto mu a eto akwa we ma mefa no kire mo ko se mpanyi we na no boto mu a ntimfo dwo onie me si asin south meje asin south urade ana de bia ma wo sumiti na mesre akwa we ukona na fono botuo mu a ukona na fono ebotuo mu ewo East Legon beka so abodam intim fodwo me so be kona okuta na no na niti na no botuo mu ase ko pito kura na no sim na no botuo mu ase pito kura na onom oyibia na fono ho ayehyen de se intafo nku ene na fono ho jimifo Onye Kufuor motena parliament suppress say Kufuor be sign eye den trumu no and wako asin say me esofo me di manim otenkan di ajantenafo sofo moko kromfo akwawe Akra so me hwe ni nyina be 2 seconds no 2 seconds ka kra de be hwe ye no gizi agimi akwa we inti fodwo na fono ukoto no East Legon na no eboto mu a mesebo me hwe be hwe 2 seconds no 2 seconds de betumi 2 seconds betumi operate with trip to 3 hours unim ye hu 2 seconds ye betumi a replay be 3 hours inti hu 2 seconds ye okay inti fodwo we omo tena parliament me Kufuor do sema man sign it trumu no ena John Mahama say parliament di na dwuma wie dia no kore no so obe sign eye sa krata no omienko enim intim fodwo we nipo kan kore now Christian Council Catholics dia ndia Christian Council for ende omoko president wo na omasem nyina ne say Mr. President the ekoso Ghana nyina na ha omo na the ha omo ne say on be so be Mr. President say cathedral na be siri da ben The Christian Council of Ghana is urging President John Mahama to renew government's commitment to completing the National Cathedral even amid the country's tough economic climate. As software no moboka sokuna sebio yesi we software onyame ebo yese ne seso nyansa anyame wono enu bi no de boy no omko ka kire president Mr. President yenim se nyome mu adin yesi kasam na agiegu bibia tete apansam ejudwa epusu Ghana sikasam ebu nkwa sebio adani bolege President Mahama upon the Ghana for fabu nyina wo boa se obekekere man no jato ho na besi cathedral na maye momienko tie Peace Council Christian Council we nya abotre okru we mu ahu.
While we are aware of the prevailing economic difficulties, we believe that the cathedral's completion under a transparent, accountable, and inclusive framework would serve as a spiritual and cultural landmark for generations to come. We therefore humbly recommend Your Excellency the following three things: that government reaffirms its commitment to the project, to its continuation and completion, ensuring transparency in financial administration. 2, that a broad-based funding structure involving churches, the private sector, international partners be developed to reduce the fiscal pressure on the state. And 3, that the cathedral be positioned as a national interdenominational project that fosters unity among our people. Item number 4, the anti-graft stance of government. We are aware of the...
Say, nyamani bi wo hwa ho. So we nya abotra wa no betie panyini. So we nya abotra as a young Ghanaian, a young man. Now sometimes we nya abotra dan wan hye wo ho so a wa no betie mpanifo. And it do sometimes yetumi etena se bus eka kire ho say de na ebetuma ye ma ya no entia mpanifo. Ade a wankasa wo hwe ye, a young man watching me, a young woman, unye dwuma nye. Aban we ba so. The aban ne ye no unhu, embo apan be so boa. Na oma wo mbebunu na moye millions and millions of more Ghana munye dwuma. And enkwara ko pe police soldier because of confidence aban started day but nipa bebre epu konkran nipa nsie wu because omu nyina pe soldier emma. Show ye papa mpanifo mu di osomanim. Omo priority ne say inketesia nsia ekope adwuma because imra bi aban bi ba ya de bia de omo ka chese oh backlog nti afa backlog na omo sesa akorensafo wifo egu police ni soja muniti na Ghana for enya akwanya ema obi antumi sorry for the file and for application en kope soja no and the aban foforo ba ya obi emu a emu beda ho a and the nipa enya arehyebu kakra omo nyina pese omo kone form nti nipa ko bo dompema emu nsia inketesa nsia aban we pese obi emu na aba we mpeso beka say oh 2024 for backlog ne ebe form enti ya form awie no empeso be da Ghana for aban we ebiem say Ghana for mebunu mepadwuma emu nketesia nsie wu no asofo asori na pa edwara hohoro moto abo dusting powder abo kasok be catch president say Mr. President yenim se o mani mu aye din nketesia ne mabawa ewu efiri mu penwuma ende wo pese ubie enwuma ma omomo ye enso eno mfa ye ho cathedral bi akwasiam panyi bi ba ya obedada ye se ono de onfa Ghana sika nhyem na omaya asase keka obubu judge for daigu ye na sa cathedral de jai bibia na kosi it is sometime na ye din se obehya wo ho so se onka asem bi ntia panyini. Sometimes you ask yourself say I no mo shada na I so mo shada tena dem ka se Jack yedi atema che mumianko ni ndi atem kaka. I say I feel that sometimes I know me sure pastor Christian council they do that. Omo tumi share that tenase Jack na ise na nse obi ndi atem yeso enche ebewu esi ade na enye because ade we you nti ase one kasa who read this story no ana who read the statement no o catch president say munim se nyomemu ayedin nti munim se nyomemu ayedin your priority a cathedral. Is cathedral a priority now? In fact, Sir President ni jai bibia na osi cathedral na e dey for so ben pa na ebenya mo amabobo kasoki obi e wona asori dan a Sunday bia ogesha no ho Saint Cathedral ni wa ma asori na matete no ebegu ana. And it's a simple question. It's sometimes no I say mo sorry no pa no mo frefre mo ho say mo WhatsApp group say yendi atem nti ye koko na ba yendi atem nti ye sesabro ba yendi atem nti e de ye BP na ba nti yanko di atem yeso empese e bedi obi atem. Because at this point in your own submission or your statement telling the president say munim say o mani sika sebra ya ding because you were with Ekufuado, you knew and you know. And you have always been in the known what Ekufuado used Ghana's money for. Even in your statement, you acknowledge, say, the way the cathedral was put together was illegal. So why are you now standing in front of the president? I just move to Tuano Mahu, Eddie Abechirano, na President Akadiana, Afe, Ghana for Daniel Monogu president, and so say, a Christopher per cathedral, you be see cathedral be, and a president said, I'll be, Diana Mopesa Moye. Yakasa the devil's incarnate. Yakasa Obonsambia, Sebio Yasha the Swabonipa, you are behaving like that. Menka say, Moya Monsam. But I said, you're a number of suntudia ebe bano, onye. And you people say a namosuna sebio nyoma besia munjai. Mo tutu anoma bi hu and I'm the better president say anoma be ni. Yeti krom ha. And a president ka say eba cathedral na nyoma e course no na ni enyan. Nipa bi abokro no disika. Ye be a forensic audit into the cathedral. Sika sama over 400 million. Tinti sebio. Moya politicians kura mumbu Ghana and I say mundo Ghana kurano anka mun train na audit no munwie na omo amudi omo nsa Ghana sika because of cathedral no se moya sofo pa mo pese Ghana for hu se mudi no kura. You wait, because when it comes to religion, especially Christianity, it's all about accountability. Heaven yebeko yenko accountability ntra. Now you have a president who is telling you, say, let's wait for accountability and make sure, say, omudi sa bono na yatwa maso. Say, in the middle of this crisis, I try to solve Ghana's economic problem. No, the president should make the cathedral a priority. Now, the Christian Council is becoming a devil's council. Because I don't expect you people to be doing the work of the devil. Because what you are doing right now, you are basically baiting Ghanaians and baiting the president. For the president to put a statement out for you to say, and a president person betwaso. Heaven now mokra mo pesa mokono. Udu nyankopon enima anasa mo nyame enima. It is going to be about accountability. The Bible from Genesis to the last page, it's about accountability. If accountability is missing in everything, then it means to say, corruption takes over. Lies and corruption takes over. Into religion itself is accountability. Because if you're not able to account for obra now boy, and the life God gave you, even living, you cannot account for that when you are dead. You can only account for what you have done is after you are dead. It is a way to me and your accounts now. Heaven won't be raho. You can be the holiest man on earth, but a day will come where you will need to render accounts. And then when you render the account before your maker, and you are not able to do the needful by telling him, say, then you fail the tester. And this is what the president has already said. Let us make sure accountability, you go through the accountability to get to that point where we will make a decision. Say, sa juma die we na ye di ye no na mfa so wo so ye hian sisia ebe hian se de sika be shem e hian se de be si baby. Let the accountability process be exhausted. And now this action, you people want to protect some criminals. It looks like you are rushing the government to do something by covering something up. The government has time to do this forensic audit to make sure that the accountability is crudging. It is looking like, say, you people are uncomfortable with the area forensic audit because you Christopher and you see a cathedral and you come to the conclusion, say, nipe bi afa hu de diska. Enti dia na afase you be twen. Na omo ye hwehwemu ni be wie. Na omo ye hu omo bo kro no. Eye den na yetete nkran ne a ogina nkran ni maka chese ensan ko tete nkran ne foforo. Unless you have some idea, be an idea, papa. That is what you people, and then they hear me about what you are doing. Firstly, from Christian Council. Now your behavior is looking more like the Devil's Council. Because the Devil's Council is always looking for ways to buy time, to create a loophole for people who have committed crime to go through the cracks. Let us allow the process to work. The same thing. Sanka president we buy and when this idea we hujuma and okoya and come over alternatives, like I say, government and politicians are the same. Because John Mahama Pese you because the politicians are the same, no, and internet Pese a forensic audit on the cathedral project. So why don't you people allow it? John Mahama Babemu 11 months and do 1 year. Almost 30 some investigations with forensic audit we and do 1 year. What is the rush? What is the rush for you people to come to Jubilee House? Mr. President, you know, said ever ready but allow the process to work. You people should allow the process to work. Unless you people want to cover something up, you want to gloss over some things, you want to rush the government so that the needed important information now you people want to push the government to skip that process. We don't want to skip the process. We respect you people as group of religious men, but you people too should prove to us and say you are in favor of accountability. Are you in a rush? Munyanko pona ye nyina yesomo no. O se yenya abotre na onu anka se bebu aten ye ne na ekoso no. Ade ne ho pepre yi. Ade ye nyonkofo bi edi abamu ana, ye hu nipa bi abokro no ana. Ade ne ye wo president na tiko. Onko ye de yin. President ya mada djuma no se ejuma mu de ama me pese nipa bi hwehwem. Ye mo mu hwehwe djuma no ma. Mo pese mo set president up ana. Mo pese obi na no ka asem na mo ka say aha, politicians are the same. Mo pese obeka bibi na baomia mo ko tam ka say President Mahama can say and we can say the president has been consistent or say over 400 million and you're losing as a nation because of this project. In the first place, we were told that this project wasn't a project which was going to be funded by the taxpayer. We ended up knowing, say, the taxpayers' money was used. Some we are software mo kano kra. Some we dinya no kre. Na se munim some wunambeko heaven. Sorry, no. You are even asking for accountability. Meme Anglican niakwara. I was born an Anglican, St. Paul's Diocese of Boise. Every Sunday, biano, answer your pono, your friend, a sorry accountant, Emma Nichim, month way, Sika Yaye, in Melko for a men's fellowship. Your two a day collection and then say daba, you 10,000. Yet that is transparency and accountability. But Sika Semna, you must have got Tranchain, a sorry penny Tranchain, near the a sorry accountant, a begino, no what churches Sika Semnum, send your beya, ye won't be near Busano. Mudia. You want to skip that process. John Mahama is the head of the church. And I'll say, Bibia Koso, into Yanshishum, into a ye in conform of Shishamu, which is Ghana. More prema kwa him, more kwa him, muhia. I say, with all due respect, Christian Council are better than the Devil's Council. Right now, you are propagating devil's actions. Let the process work. What's this rush? Obiani Ghana, what I say, Cathedral, no, Yabeshono. Let us sit there. And the president can be behind me there. Or say, he will be happy if you guys can join him, go to the site and see what they did there. There's John Dramani Mahama speaking on the cathedral.
I believe that at this time and age, with all the problems we have, $400 million to build a cathedral is excessive. I know Nigeria have built an ecumenical center, and I've been there. It's a decent, beautiful place. And they built it for $40 million. And so maybe some of the things are excessive, you know. Let's find somewhere, all of us, on National Day of Thanksgiving and Worship, we can all go there and worship God and thank Him for what He has done for us. And so when that forensic audit is over, our intention is to have a broad-based consultation with the Christian community to see how we can build a place that is decent for us to worship. But apart from that, make it a center where people can come and, look at its architecture and all that, and find that Christ, has a place in our hearts, in our nation. And so when the time comes, we'll do that consultation, and we'll decide together how we want to go forward.
$400 million. Into most of our muyamunshimo. Yeah, audit. Muyamunshimo. Into more ferry adiana. Ayana no pamudi mutusi kurikurim ansana mwashemo draws ana. Ayana no pamudi shire bomoto ansana mwashemo white chapel. Into munte hamo. Enti someone gasa mu hu nipa kusi buaten ya boni di wom se oje contract ewie sika enti hamu se nipa o kam ho ye kromfo no anka me nemo a anka nde anka me call Flagstaff House no de anka osam ye say Mr. President, we support your decision to audit this National Cathedral project. In fact, Mr. President, we want you to take your time. If even any of us, in fact, myself leading this group, if I am mentioned in this audit as somebody who was involved in any action or any act that goes against the principle of this nation or goes against the criminal law, Mr. President, do not hesitate to prosecute me. And no Ghana for be mo kanokre. And no Ghana for be say aha, afede yenya eye e Christopher mpenifo a omo kanokre. And kende no, you were supposed to go there and tell Mr. President, we want to come and tell you, we have all the patience. In fact, for you to come and open a forensic audit into this project, it means you actually want this project well. You want transparency to be attached to the work of God. You want anything that is associated to God to be clean, transparent, and very, very truthful. So we as Christian Council, we are here to tell you, take your time. Make sure that this audit, say your boy Mr. President, you people were supposed to go stand before the president and swear, take an oath, and tell the president that we are swearing before you. Any of us who is involved, any of our pastors, any of our friends, do not hesitate to prosecute. And in the Ebe Usamo Yanyami Juma. And so Anopatutu Mudi Siria Kamoto Edimirika ko Flagstaff House say, I am winning Sagane Moya Ding. Nyoman Koye, Nancy Cathedral Nihiamo. $400 million Musro Jame. Into Mono, what do you represent? More represented Yang. Into Musro Yamibium. Into Bible Nekutam, Musro Bible Nibium. Into Onyango Pona or Shamus, Musro Nibium. How can you indirectly defend corruption like this? Into Anyamu time. Don't you feel shy when you promote this kind of agenda? Why? What is it? What is the rush for? Into the empire, the Mamutina Setina say, Yanko President on Kanchan Secretary, then a Beche Mutrim, whom Ben Amuni Juma, Jezebel and I say Lucifer, whom Ben and Nemonam. Into Mudana Moya quiet time, most Soranopa, Moya morning devotion, Namoya quiet timer. What do you reflect on? Moya software Mudi, a project winning, nine days $400 million a quart. Namosha Amanane Oho, Moya sorry, Mosorano Panamo from Yenemo Massamonia devotion. Namoye, we glorify your name, we glory. Na Anna dear the Bamutrim. And Diana Munya quiet time, among your reflection, Anna. What do you people represent? You represent what? $400 million. You are still insisting the president should come and take care of the cathedral and the blah blah blah. Now we are seeing Ghana Pejuma. Sorry, I'm dano. Majority of the youth in the church Sunday bia omuko wiesika de bemamo se collection. They don't have jobs. Is the cathedral your priority? In Tianda, you hear another $400 million. Near the cathedral, now ban waste. Are you people going to go to the next government to tell them, say, they should ignore what has happened and that they should also continue? What is your priority? Nyamena was someone on what you are saying. You people have become so selfish, self-centered. You people don't care about we people again. What is the cathedral going to do for us now? Nobody. And I like the way the president put it. He is not against any cathedral. He has never been against the church, the church of God. He has never been against the worship place of God. He has traveled around the world. Even here in Nigeria, he has seen a cathedral and the amount of money they spent. We should not be blowing this amount of money. And he expects us to understand and go through it. Inti mwanga sa muda mo jene. Inti nyamesum no mo som the same. Nyamesum no mo som the same. How you see? The reason why it's here, nyame som, ana Christo som, sebio, respect no echo from some of these things. Oh, I'm telling you. Me say anka a comfort, and more Ghana anka yesi a comfort headquarters, and anka some wesia, anka comfort no baka Mr. President, Brabontina yang guru waha, nani pebia we disikibia, gradantin siritim, anka mo pe judgment no, anka a comfort no, anka that is what they would demand. Me say. A comfort and keba together. And a ban because obesi a comfort headquarters. And anka sikadiebe moi. Anka a comfort the befa bas as a line. Aba Jubilee catch Mr. President. Mr. President. Ye himself we forensic audit. Ye per se ye chira say obin to me fa a comfort headquarters sikendi. Inti ye be guru ha. Amana tie sin confusion ka ombepe edie. What we call transparency. You people came to protect criminality. What is the rush? The president has been in power in less than a year. It's been 8 years now. Go forward this a boss. 8 solid years. Somebody did $400 million. He should use 11 months. He should ignore everything and build a cathedral. A cathedral. Wo so for now ujina hono. And Okan Saba yenya hospital found tum. Mo asofo na mo ko nyina yare ehye mo ho yentumi treat mo Ghana. Mo asofo na mo ko gina Jubilee House and the Ekache president say your priority is the cathedral and that even in the midst of the economic hardship no yare wo mo ho nyina we cannot treat it in Ghana. If tonight any of you mo yare ba you will die. You know it. You people know it. 99% of mo asofo na moko gina Flagstaff House in there Ekache Mahama say the priority is should be the me say anadwi yare bomwa 90% of you yare wo mo ho no hospital cannot treat it. Your priority is a cathedral. Are you kidding me? Man. Now mo me yura eye OSP ne nwumam. And it's serious. You see, and my team, and we are entertaining unnecessary things in Ghana. You people should be ashamed of yourselves. You will speak to your conscience. We are not going to insult anybody again. We are going to speak to your conscience. We are going to use the Nyame seminar to judge you people on this planet before you die. Ya de asamono ne nokura no ya de bejaje mo manum asam de amoye mo angasa mo behu sam bu wu amako heaven ansam mo heaven ansana mo wu. We will use the word to prove to you people say you are supposed to be truthful to your Lord, to your maker. You cannot be doing this. Your priority is what? Near to Kromha, near to Kromha. Mo angasa mo Christian council we near to Kromha. Why didn't you go with this man? I don't know man we anko, pan we I don't know anko.
A bit of light on the cathedral because I've seen that there has been misinformation going around. First of all, I would like to tell you that when the president appointed the trustees, he told us 4 things, that he will do 4 things for us. 1, he will give us a land. 2, he will appoint the architect. 3, he will establish the secretariat for us. And 4, he will give us a seed money. And he has almost done everything except the seed money that it has not concluded. Initially, he gave us a seed money of $25 million. And then later, 25 million Ghana cedis. And I think this is where the parliamentarians have a problem with him. And that one, we leave it with them because it is not at our level. But when the seed money was given, it was given to us, to our fund. So once the money was given, it was not the government that was controlling the money again. In July 2019, the cathedral was registered as a company limited by guarantee. So we do our things, but thank God that we have a procurement and technical committee with the PPA deputy director, PPA, that is Public Procurement Authority. The deputy director is a member of the procurement and technical committee. Unfortunately, our own apostle here, Apostle Dr. Boite, is also a member. We wrote to the Executive Council to release him to function, to release him to come and assist us in whatever we are doing, of which the Executive Council allowed.
You see what they defended? Oh, my dear, we defended. I don't know, Papa, we want to be. This man, time and not, you're sorry, you're Kassitia. Osio. Ekufuado ka say obeye ka secretariat amomo obepe architect amomo obewo mo asase na amomo seed money na time Ekufuado yes anyo money nyina no Ekufuado mo $25 million as seed money na Ekufuado kwasi ampenyi wo $25 million that them time na nam Ghana ha na okasa na numu hindro no na Ekufuado na ne belt bo ne pano Ekufuado okofa $25 million when that is when NDC for Parliament to raise the issue. They said no, the cathedral, no, the amount of money going in, no, it is not a cathedral. Ghana focus here. A software way sorry she suit, monkey suit. Bekachre say parliamentarians here today, you mom $25 million first, and your mom 25 million cedis first. As more beer and say, the moment the money hits the accounts, it does not belong to Ghana. Nekufuado kwasiampe ni papa dine si ni mano, $25 million. Ekufuado ni payer origin 8 years $25 million. Nana do danko Ekufuado $25 million kofano na wo sofu penyini. Ujina Ghana for any catch there say $25 million president no kofano wen uyo dying. Manoko kotia muka uni dimatem nyame bi wa muka nyansa nim. Ana me pese me dimatem. Ba mumu binana ay rade nyame. Ya twi anokura nyeyi. Ujina Ghana for any say Ekufuado atam $25 million amount. Na Ekufuado kwase penyiwe okoton di krom dan nyina obele $25 million. Onya no wen. Osatam $25 million cedis mao. Uye sofo she monkey suit jina so dem ka che Ghana for say ai na politicians bi bufu ye na dian na sika no beto because you register National Cathedral as a private entity. Inti sika no beto mu no enya Ghana dia biom. Na $25 million yakotam no river prem eda prem. $25 million Mr. Boachia oyo hene ewo dian achimfo krom ne si gold na hye no yetu a ebedi $25 million. Collection of majority in Ghana, Yakas will be anti Sicambra, Mubenya, it's $25 million. Sekufano. A hin you call parliament, a parliament car say, Yantam $25 million, and comma a cathedral. A dear Quassamono, Mona Mumay Dimatem, Yan Pessia Dimatem. Make Chiramu calculation, and my Mashamo draws as a white chapel, I say, Mr. President, Cathedral, ne. In conform Gumas or the Munye Jumanye. A month for Jumanina say ye. Pensioner for Muguma sorry them, Ekufuado in the Busian any Oma buying, Omo pension die. Namuina Mugu so down the Hujo Musica. You were extorting these poor people more as of we. Yet to chroma DDEP, pensioner for police for soldier for Muguma sorry them, Sebio, Ekufuado Echinchimo Monsa, Ejom pension sika, more than Moji Sunday, Dabadaba Moji, Sunday Moji offering. You did not care about these people. Nana Danko Ekufuado did a lot of damage. Oni Bawumia, any inquisition makano. You did not have any problem with it. Adechinya, money ekutamo say, ye the Jubilee House akosra war no. Money ekuta the Jubilee House. Na one ema mu chance amfa toilet in bed anti war no. These are the things and they be am catch them. Ye bumu, but nyome bi wa mo ya na ama ebuo no ye de mamu na ye din. Ebuo no ye de mamu na ye din. Aina mujin say omo amudi manimu asori dem omo ye nwan ana mu so omo ye mponche mu asori fo so omo agimi enkofo na de bia mo tena TV so ka say ejuma ni Ghana no omo no mugu mu asori dem ho no enkofo na mo sori a na monam say ejuma ni Ghana aban bia mbra be bia ejuma no san kwasiafo no mo ni ejuma no mo amasori ma members ye tia de Kufuado so obebia ejuma 100,000 napko mo asori fo e de dem kogu awiem semponche. You Christian council, are you not worried about these things? When we say unemployment, the rate of unemployment, maybe I could do no. When you guma sorry them. Omoni omo maamenom de bia mu hu omo akora wie nursing trainee a nursing school or da hodi ni maame achikoba. Enkwara na no no red. Moni tua. Omba ma sorry them omo ba sorry no mo jai desperation. The kids are struggling. And so Sunday be a constant default. No magic. You don't care about these things. You care about a cathedral. A cathedral, $400 million seko. And the president can say me, or say he will be happy. Me pesa mo ko na mo sa ko dwene mo say Mr. President ya pesa one day ya ba ne no tena ba asim ne ko cathedral ho ne ko hwe. Sa mo ye Christopher papa na sebio onyame na mo de ne adwuma na enye sebio de greed na ahya a one son come next week. Now, Mr. President say, Mr. President, we want to come to the Jubilee House, sit in a bus with you, and go to the National Cathedral site. We want to go and see it together. So, move to my ya, muye Christopher Papa. Ankasan kwa sesona mo kan kamo jai, mo na mo ye di matem. Ya pesa mo ko, na mo ko meeting. Na mo chole letter president say, you want to meet him one-on-one at the National Cathedral location. President Nemra no meshia mo ho na monhwe de ekoso ho na mundi nkomo monye because munim say mon kwofo na abokro no aden na moye sa. Why are you people making it difficult for young people like us to respect you? Me say aban we the National Cathedral mamia Adiam de beye no. Anka be benefit obi a oga. Mo pa mo fanche me. All right, let me show you something. Yewura OSP mu kakra na yam finish agro no. Kissi Agyabeng is lying to you people. Now, before I go asem na person catch them when no enie. SML scandal. OSP slapped 78 charges on Oforiatta, former GRA boss. Me say court case now wakono onwini obwa. He is not going to win. Kissi Agyabeng is lying to you. He is playing on your conscience. Kissi Agyabeng is never going to bring Ken Oforiatta to Ghana. He is not going to cooperate with the Attorney General. He is not going to give you anything. Kissi Agyabeng played you. Case die. Kissi Agyabeng, he has played you people. He said, "I say, why not you say an officer be intimidated to be a okan wasama, I'll arrest you. Okan wasama, I'll question you." That's left with him. Only bibium asa. Kissi Agyabeng has nothing left. Right now, the strategy is or the office no ever intimidate him. The office you people gave him to sit and serve. He's now going to use it to intimidate. That's all. Okan asma kochiwe, okan asma question way, or the office be tatabo. Kissi Agyabeng has nothing. 78 charges on Ken Oforiatta and the rest. It will not go anywhere. He is not ready to bring Ken Oforiatta in. Obeka Cham say he's going to charge Ken Oforiatta in absentia. On charge Ken Oforiatta abroad waha. He knows Ken Oforiatta is not going to come back again. He knows Ken Oforiatta is not going to come back again. He knows. Kissi Agyabeng so court obwa court no konantenante okwa onye bibia matekran po se court no bibia wo no mpe obeso change no o se yo mpe judge no Kissi Agyabeng krokoro kan drama cantata Sergeant B e no de moye Kissi Agyabeng watch script ato Sunday bia onim de obeye Kissi Agyabeng wono watch script ato amamo. You people should understand what he's doing to you. Kissi Agyabeng is lying to you people. Onye ready so be prosecute obia. Onisam ye deda amu bejai. Ye benya nkwasiafo bi ma makopa ache wa ma no. Ye benya jimifo bi ma ka se o we de nyame na ye nyame na oma. We de akwara mo man fa nche. Kissi Agyabeng onfa mo ho. Kissi Agyabeng nim so mo ajimi. Kissi Agyabeng o play mo. Masa. Ken Oforiatta is not coming to Ghana. Kissi Agyabeng will not bring him. I am telling you, prepare your mind for that. Kissi Agyabeng, a special prosecutor of Ghana, he is not going to use the office to intimidate anyone who speaks against him. Hey, wow, be can assemble radio so. Oh, no, you see, Pebu said, you see, how can you bet you? Me say, Anka Ghana na metia, Anko Kasabu Hiamo, or Hiami to come and answer questions. Kissi Agyabeng, Ghana na metia, Anko Be issue statement say, I have said something. Let him come and Oba also have arrested you. Kissi Agyabeng is going to intimidate you people. He will intimidate everybody. Kissi Agyabeng on the same chain at you. Ubgana so. Also Paul Ademoche and Odumika Kissi Agyabeng say, "Wo be intimidate mu nyina. Akronfo amu wom ni akronfo amu nim. Wa kamu nyina mafra. Kissi Agyabeng de my jollof. Or de my gobe. Wa mix mo. Or de awonafo gari atwa so. Wa yen say ya na odi egu so. Obe frustrate mo. Ontumi nchia kwa we. It is better we get that in our head. As far as Kissi Agyabeng is the head of the OSP office, nothing will happen. Kissi Agyabeng, I want to show him something today. When it comes to a year Akwawe case, and the menya bibi kesibia make sure na debi. OSP 6 transfer of case against Mustafa Hamid, 10 others to new court. You see OSP, maybe I'm going to do some job on the OSP. Recently, I was in Ghana to do something. Maybe check OSP Adibia Najwi. And it's just a tip of what I'm about to do. On the case against Mustafa Hamid, Edini Pateno, the report, the investigations now OSP, we about 70% of free. Whatever OSP has filed, Kissi Agyabeng, where you nipa beye 4 every the case the bumusa is adentra. They are not prosecution witnesses, so he has taken them out of the case. The investigations so there are some vital people in the investigations our sanko prosecute you munyano. Sa court no koya under Mustafa Hamid Kissi Agyabeng, he has taken some people out, and the investigations nanka sankasaro he has taken some out and decided say omo betumi awoke no ontumi ncheni omo down no omo na odi omo court omo onim se omo betumi aboa no manel eneli Mustafa Hamid mu down no we yi omo free. You know, Mamencho, Monfra Kissi Agyabeng Embra, na mi read ade bi nchire no. In a report no, when they interrogated everyone involved in this matter, and the final report no, I'll come and show you that. That in Yabutre, or China na Thursday, may reading in your you'll be shocked. About a document in a kutan or court no. Sa document no bois. You see this? Let me read this with you. This is in the report, Me chow de Kissi Agyabeng on kanokre. Sa nyoma we nyina we yini nyina efrim. We yini pa bebre efrim. And he has this document. Document to me ready or document and it's on file. However, Perry Okudjato denied ever discussing party funding issues with Mustafa and that he has never engaged Jacob or anyone for that matter to raise funds for the purpose. This denial by Perry Okudjato feeds into the evidence that Mustafa... Wait. Let me see something here first. Let me read this one first. Now read this with me. Make sure report no and I make no. He has taken all these things out. Let me read the way first. Dr. Abdul Hamid further admitted that Mustafa Hamid admitted that sometime in 2023 or 2024, Mustafa Hamid, when they interrogated him, this is the official document of Gina so the filing the case. He has taken a lot of things out. But he didn't have make sure pieces been there. Kissi Agyabeng a serious guy. Dr. Abdul Hamid further admitted that sometime in 2023-2024, he and Perry Okudjato instructed Emua to solicit funds from industry stakeholders to support his party's political campaign activities. Mustafa Hamid, during the interrogation of Omodeneba OSP officer, Omototo Nano, Emanema answers no, Ojitu Muse, Ono Ene Obia Efreno, Perry Okudjato Ana Onini Juma, Omo instructed Abrante be a friend Amwa, say, on Gigi Sika. Every OMC na omo de kwai co-sponsor Bawumia campaign, MPP campaign. Now, when you go for it, says, as a result, Amwa remitted 1 million Ghana cedis to 1.5 million monthly to him as proceeds from the fund raised. You see, every month from 2023 to 2024, no, na Amwa no to me raise almost 1.5 million Ghana from the oil marketing companies. Hey. Hey, the support to Bawumia campaign. You support the campaign. Wait, our report the interrogation. Mary didn't natural. Make sure say Kissi Agyabeng obwa. I was in Ghana. I took every document from him, Kissi Agyabeng. He sent it to a lawyer. And I call lawyer. No, that mean lawyer didn't come. And a lawyer say, hey, take. This guy is crazy. Now, when you read further, he says this. However, he stated that he could not confirm whether Amwa made similar payments to other directors within the NPA. Or say onim say 1.5 million a month na dey bread no Amwa kwade no onim say so obi so the department wa na Amwa etwa sika ni bi ma no into admit say every month bia no na oil marketing companies no etwa sika through Amwa to go and support Bawumia's campaign, MPP, the party. 1.5 million every 30 days. Now reading the last paragraph, I'll say, finally, Dr. Abdul Hamid disclosed that he owns 2 houses, one located in Tamale and the other at Ajirigano in Accra. Inti Mustafa Hamid Nakachom so Odami no Baku Tamale and Baku Accra. That's fine. Messi Oseme Boa Ochina unreleased statement. I am going to publish the whole interrogation. Every single person I'm interrogating, I'm going to publish everything. Hey, Kissi Agyabeng. Now, I mention another part of the investigations. Kissi Agyabeng, Momo Bodam, Munimadi Obabe Yemwa. Now, let me read this. What is the Ghana or information? Bia, Yeni Kuta Bibia. Now, however, Perry Okujato denied ever discussing party funding issues with Mustafa and that he has never engaged Jacob or anyone for that matter to raise funds for the purpose. Papa na Mustafa Hamid admitted say ono energy sika no ono say ono Mustafa Hamid ndi nkomo bia energy sika bia ma Mustafa Hamid. Hamid ka kire OSP under oath say papa we no manage sika in a month be 1 to 1.5 million cedis the breno. Amwan Perry Perry na Mustafa ka say ono ne amwan e no. Perry ni say ono ni bibia amwan gigi sika bia ma no. But at least Hamid admitted say o ma amwa instructions say on gigi sika no. Yanku enim. Now, this denial by Perry Okujato feeds into the evidence that Mustafa never asked Jacob to raise funds from OMCs for political support and that the monies paid by the OMCs are indeed bribes collected by Jacob for his colleagues and for his personal benefit, as earlier admitted to in his interview and statement. Into all these are things that Mustafa Hamid, Perry Okujato, Amwa and the other guy, they admitted in their interview and statement. It's on record. Now, the second paragraph. The NPA officers mentioned by Jacob as beneficiaries of the monthly sharing of monies collected from OMCs are as follows. Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, every month, near 3 million cedis. 3 million cedis. They take the monies from the OMCs every month. This on record during the interview. Mustafa Hamid was getting 3 million cedis. Curtis Perry Kwabla Okujato, he was making 800,000 cedis every month. Mustafa Hamid's 3 million, 30 Ghana, no 30 billion. Every 30 days, ya just ask no all your marketing companies no say mon fan come o Mustafa Hamid or so the come party. Or so the come ba o campaign 30 billion every 30 days. Oba Perry Okujato ono so no onya saying 800,000 Ghana no 80 billion. Just say sikari go me hu dia menka. Just asori dan ma. Obi to say eye Linda Boama Asante, 500,000 Ghana, Ghana no 5 billion every 30 days. Haruna Kamel, 340,000, Ghana no 340. Dominic Abuaji, Esunya 100,000 a month, and Isaac Jack Plate, 70,000 every 30 days. Except Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid. All the officers denied receiving the above mentioned amount or any money at all from Jacob. Yeah? Sankofone bomudini nyina obia so wanjiska. Mustafa Hamid kwa na jitu so jiska. Mustafa Hamid under oath during the interview and statement onun kwa na jitu say yes every 30 days na meje 3 million. Na meje 3 million Ghana cedis every OMCs. In the report, about 28 OMCs were paying monies to Mustafa Hamid. We are talking in excess over 80 million. I will show you. Monkanche OSP said Kevin Taylor has shown a document here. Samebua Ochanopa, Uncle the Twitter and Uncle Trust Kevin Taylor is lying. I am bringing the bigger one. And I'm going to come show you something deadlier. Mr. Kissi Agyabeng, Mon Pamono. He's not going to help you. He's covering up for some people. Even in the MPA case, I am going to put some questions to him. Why some people who are in there, we know and we have evidence against, why did he take them out of the prosecution? This is something to think about. I'll be back tomorrow to tell you more. My name is Kevin Akobedu. It is exactly 6:37 p.m. In Ghana, it's definitely 11:37. We have been here for 3 hours, 36 minutes. We'll meet tomorrow. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. If I don't show up tomorrow, then it means it's because of NDC 360. So NDC 360 Baswa, I might not show up. So because we have dedicated the Wednesdays, the NDC 360. Inti Omo will take Wednesdays. Inti Ochamin show up, NDC 360 will take over from me. Exactly 8 p.m. Ghana time. And I'll show up on Thursday and Friday. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Have a wonderful night. Abuache. Gigim.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, look for them. No answer, my. I watch it. You will for Belgium Quant. It was a Belgium Quant. It was two Belgium Quant. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Super why round what? It was for Belgium Quant. It was a Belgium Quant. It was two Belgium Quant. It was a Belgium Quant. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for Belgium. Yo, we are best fishermen. No, look for them. No answer, my. I watch it. You will for Belgium. It was a Belgium Quant. It was two Belgium Quant. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Super why round what? It was for Belgium Quant. It was a Belgium Quant. It was two Belgium Quant. It was a Belgium Quant. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for Belgium Quant. I want to be Belgium Quant. Where you mind? Don't crumble.